We made it. A little later than I wanted to start, but hey, it is what it is. What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Big Jibbah. It's Wednesday night. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, or now for some of y'all, it's Thursday. Hope your Thursday is gonna be popping. We're doing some music review if anybody pulls up on us. And if they don't, we're just gonna watch TV shows in the background. Either way, we're gonna have some fun. Hey. Let me get this all situated here. Alright. What's up, R Maybe? Sorry to keep you waiting, dude. How you living, man? How you living, broski? Good to see you, man. You have an idea for a band if I ever make one? What's it called? Is it Big Jibbah and the Jibbettes? Jibbah and the Jibbles, yeah. No, I figured it was something along those lines. A band just feels like a lot of work. I'm probably not doing it. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. How do you name bands, though? You see straight through me constantly. It's my gift, dude. My gift. I got X-ray vision, homie. Oh yeah, I've been seeing them, dude. I still like them though. I still enjoy them. All right, if you're pulling this up and you're new here, throw something in the Discord. We'll listen to it. That's how we operate. Pretty loose on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Gets even looser on Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. But it is what it is. Also, I just take random words that sound cool and use them in my band names. Or just something we all like. There you go. There you go. Come check us out. It's Fried Chicken, playing on Friday nights. Low-key fire, though. Learbag is the reverse of Gabriel. Oh, that's some nerdy shit to know right there. But I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, you got this is a rework of the mix you sent last time. I see that in there. Hey, yo, Adrian! What's good? It's a new song. Okay. Got you. Fire, dude. Whole new vibes. You're in a family band, dude. What's the name of the family band? We're the Don't Let Me Downs, dude. Don't let down my father! Just R maybe and his dad rocking guitar solos, dude. Going ham. I like it, dude. I'm into it. The last one needed something on guitars. Got you. God damn it, account squabbling BPM. Get out of here, dude. You go bot it up elsewhere, dude. It's illegal, dude. Go away, dude. Stupid kick. No one wants you here. Alright, I'm gonna download this MP3, homie, while we go over here. Full screen for no reason right now. Let's change that. I can't escape the ads. You shouldn't escape the ads. I need you to watch those ads, dude. I need you to watch the ads. Enjoy them. Let me know what they're advertising over here on Twitch now. Twitch ain't got no budget. They done run out of budget, dude. Getting stuff for Americans that I can't even use. Hey, you and me both, dude. Break. We'll just jam out. Hey. Hell yeah, dude. Hey. Guess I had that idea before. Yeah. People ain't got shit to do on a Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna review your song and then start making beats. I'll tell you that much. Hell yeah, dude. I like it dry. That means I get to work on my own shit. All right, this is the one right here. Face the Sight. Face the Sight, dude. Hey, Manville Whack. What's good? How you living? How you living? Appreciate you pulling up on us. Let us know.
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing, gang? All right, or maybe we're gonna check this out. So this is you doing all the production, and then your dad doing some guitar riffs with you. And this is the piece so far. You said something about it. You said the drums sound better now. Figured out a super groovy riff. Me and my dad are deciding to do 4 songs total, where we each write 2 riffs and then place them out into 4 songs. All right, word. Oh, in the studio right now. Hell yeah, Manville. Shout out to the studios. Shout out to the studios out there. All right. Love that for you, dude. Hopefully you're getting some work done. Not focused on this stream. or maybe you're bouncing something out. You got a little break. Yeah, I appreciate you. All right, or maybe let's see what you got, dude. This is Face the Sight.
Yes, I, my
Sheesh, dude. I see you, player. Yes. I like this, man. This is insane. Always great energy, man, with everything Aura maybe does. Jukebox, I see you, player. Appreciate you pulling up. Godzilla the Rockzilla, what's happening? Appreciate you pulling up on us. Yeah, I think this is probably one of your best drum mixes that you've sent in so far. It's like the most pulled forward drum mix you have, which I can appreciate. That being said, I would still consider maybe bringing in a little bit more body on the snare. Just like a wide bell EQ boost, 2-3 dB or so in that boxy range. It might even be a little below it. So like somewhere in that 180 to 400 range. Just look for it. But make sure you're playing all the drums together, maybe even the whole mix together when you're trying to find it, to see if it really makes sense in there. Nothing to do was good. You make music as well? Hell yeah. Well, if you want to send something in, feel free to join the Discord. There's a link in the description, or I can send you over the Discord link in the YouTube chat. Appreciate you pulling up. Just uploaded a track, Frosty Ice. Hell yeah. W. What's up, Wheat Sack? How you living, dude? On the Twitch side. I think the bass and guitar mix need to stand up a little more. Are we parallel compressing those elements right now? Maybe not the bass, but like the guitar. I feel like there's a lot of sections where I wanted those things to really like start rumbling shit for us, you know, in the mix, and feel like that compression's really pulling them forward. And it didn't feel like it was happening. So I would try to bring like some of the, at least the lower mid parts of that guitar wall forward a little more. Some multi-band compression to dig out a little extra room for your drums. There you go. You can do that as well. A little side chaining the drums through using a multi-band on the big wall of guitar wouldn't be the worst idea either. And we always want to hear a little bit more drums, even though it's, you think about rock songs, you think about guitars, but okay, you don't have Discord. You can just send, if you send a link right here, nothing to do. I'll copy the link. I'll put you in our Discord. It was our first time mixing on proper monitors. Nice, dude. Monitors. I don't know why I call them that. The lead vocal feels like we cut a little too much low mids out of it. It's got like there's a little more, you should have more body on the vocal itself, the lead vocal. Because there's like a lot of guttural sounds going on, but it just sounds like we're hearing only the, you know, the higher end of it. We're not hearing like the actual rumble that would be down there. So that'd be my main thing. Is like let things have a little more natural life, as opposed to just kind of going, ooh, that was kind of weird on its own. Let me curb that. Like see if some of the ugly sounds cool in the mix without just kind of thinning things out and getting rid of some stuff that gives it some actual texture. You can just post the link in here, nothing to do, or tell me what to type in to find it, and I'll put that in there. But that's all I got for you, Ara. Maybe this is sounding pretty nice, dude. This is sounding pretty damn good, dude, and I appreciate you sending this through, my guy. Ara, maybe.
Thank you.
Thank you. W. All right, I see Weed Sack's in line. Careless is in line. All right, so if you throw it in, nothing to do. DJ nothing to do, Frosty Ice. Twice as nice. Let me copy that. Let me copy that for you, G. Whoa, boom, 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 boo. I'm guessing it's this one. It's definitely this one. Okay, cool. W. We're gonna put this in line. Boom, 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 boom. Bang. You're in there, dude. All right, up next we got Weed Sack. I don't know how you expect me to say this, dude. I don't know how you expect me to say that one. This is Zweihander. I'm guessing it's Zweihander, dude. Zweihander. Let's check it out, Weed Sack. Weed Sack's been sending in all kinds of different stuff. So is this one, what up, Careless? Simple beat I did tonight, thinking about Thinking about life and all. Plastic Quack on the Rumble side. I see you, player. How you living, Plastic Quack? I'm going to play it. We got 2 songs in front of you, and then you're in line right here. So you're third in line. Nothing to do. Third in line. All right, let's check this out, Weed Sack. Is this... Are you rapping on this? What are you doing here? Is this doing more of a original soundtrack stuff? I feel like we're getting some soundtrack vibes. Let me get out the way. Get out the way. Boom. Orchestral. Nice, dude. Orchestral, dude. This is not Game of Thrones, something else. You can see shit out of this thing. I appreciate that, Voltiac. Thank you for the follow. It was good. Oh, it's picking up. Yeah, we're doing feedback. Couldn't do it. There it is, man. There it is. Weed Sack, dude. Weed Sack, my guy. My guy. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, I'd say the only things I'm really hearing is we just have a lot of reverb going on and a lot of dynamics. I think there might be too much verb on some elements. And how do I make the drums cut through the mix? You got to back off some of the reverb, right? Things never go down. They never go all the way away. We keep hearing things forever. And I know we want to make things sound pretty big. But yeah, you may have to sidechain some of those drum sounds to get them through the mix. Also, like the Gregorian chant stuff, like the ooh, that kind of stuff, like that takes up a lot of the main frequency range of those drum sounds, at least where the transients are. So you may have to sidechain through that joint. But I like the musicality. I like where everything moves. On an instance like this, you probably could use more multi-bands. multiband compression on different buses, where I normally wouldn't tell you to do that for if you're making like, you know, electronic dance music or rap music, R&B music. But with shit like the orchestral shit, it's okay to have sort of a more controllable form of compression across the board, because you have some things that swell and kind of create issues, and there's some moments that get really, really loud where it feels like we're pushing a little too much. So I think using more multibands would be the move. Whoa, is fade was good. Appreciate the follow, Voltiac. I appreciate the follow, y'all. Let us know, how the hell are you doing?
How you doing?
There it is. Tony, hello from Liverpool, England. There ain't no way you flew all the way to England, bruh. Tony lives somewhere. Can you note it down? I didn't put my notes on there. Because we were watching your scene, dude. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd just say less reverb overall. Maybe use a dynamic EQ sidechain to get drums through the melodic elements, or sidechain multiband compressor. And then I would also experiment with using multiband compression on different buses. So if you've got, what's that? Yeah, submissions are open, Tony. Yep, they're open for you, G. Get up in there. So yeah, if you have multiple buses, like if you have you should probably have like a choir bus. You should have like a string bus, or any other shit you have on there with all these different orchestral melodic elements. If you have different things happening, I would be sending them to different buses. And I'm probably using multibands there to control them a little more. They just kind of have moments where they get really big and they swell, and I wouldn't want to just do a single band comp over the whole thing, because then we're going to be making all kinds of shit super loud without having as much control. So it's just getting a little more control while still making it have some movement and dynamics. But it's you have all the materials you need there for something to be awesome. And it's not bad right now by any means. They could just have a little bit more polish to it and a little bit more control, and I think a little bit less reverb. It'll still sound huge, I promise you. But all in all, cool stuff, Wheat Sack. I like when you do the orchestral stuff, man. Very cool stuff, dude. Thanks for sending this in. Juicebox, I've been wanting to ask you, what instrument / plugin do you use for your Talkbox? I have an M222 that I've been playing around with. Do you have a go-to? Yeah, for Talkbox, I'm on a microKORG. I think you can see it if I hit this button. You can see the microKORG. There it is. You can't see this on YouTube. You can only see the keys on YouTube, but on the Twitch side and everywhere else, you can see the microKORG. This is what I use for Talkbox. I made 4 sounds in here for the actual Talkbox, and then I'm using a Talkstar Talkbox with a 1/2-inch outside diameter tube. So I use a smaller tube than most people use for their Talkbox. That's because it's just what I started on, and I feel like you can get with a smaller tube that actually moves the sound. You get a different resonance, and it just kind of makes more sense for what I like to do. And it's also easier to actually say words with the smaller outside diameter. So that's the keyboard, pretty standard. And then we're on the Talkstar Talkbox, which is this guy right here. It's designed for use with synthesizers. So this is my combo right there. Bang. The Talkstar and this guy. That's right. Yeah, delete my music before you put it into Suno. You goddamn right. I already uploaded it into Suno. Yes, I bought this for the 0% interest with the firm. I did that a long time ago. It's Plastic Quack. It's the crazy duck lady. What's up, y'all on the Rumble side? Yeah, with the Korg's like 400. They're a little less used now, but you might be able to find one of these used. You might be able to find one of these used. The Korg is not. The Korg's only $400. I believe the micro Korg is much cheaper. The original, yeah, like right here. $350, dude. And you can get a. I don't use that one. I don't use that one. I use the original. $270. $270 right there. I should buy a couple of these before they get like completely insane. Because this one sometimes, the off button doesn't work. If I want to turn it off, I have to unplug it and plug it back in. So there's a couple issues with it for sure. But that's what I'm on right there. Big scalper over here, dude. You know what I'm saying? Saying. All right. Moving down to Q. Weed Sack, I appreciate you. We got Careless up next. This is all you need. A little bit of tonight's work with some B-roll video. I'm just gonna comment on the video the whole time. Where do you find these videos? Is it like
the key to being successful is planting. You've got to plant.
I got you, Will. Hold on.
Now, when you plant seeds, young people, you can't expect a harvest in 30 days.
Hold up. Godzilla, it won't let you in right now because you don't have an image for your Discord avatar. It just kicks people out automatically if you don't do that. Fade. We just need to give you a roll. There you go. You got a roll. Adrian, I'm gonna give you a roll. Bang, you got a roll. W. And Godzilla, if you get an image loaded and then you come up in here, you can get a roll. You get a roll. You get a roll. Let's run this back real quick. This is Careless with All You Need. GarageBand on Apple iPhone or a Kawaii?
The key to being successful is planting. You've got to plant.
I don't like either one of those options.
Seeds, young people, you can't expect a harvest in 30 days.
Is this Steve Harvey?
The harvest don't come in 30 days. You got to plant your seed, and sometimes the harvest don't come for years. But the planting process can never stop. If I can tell anybody anything,
appreciate you, Cass. How you doing, Cass? On the Rumble side.
Never stop planting because you have no idea when God gonna drop all the necessary rain, and you look up and everything you need is right there.
I love the part where Steve Harvey cheated on his wife. That's crazy. Oh yeah, Lil Night the Roxbury. What is love? You could do a What is Love on here.
It's right there.
Good to see you as well. Appreciate it, Cass.
You can't expect a harvest in 30 days. The harvest don't come in 30 days. You got to plant your seed, and sometimes the harvest don't come for years. But the planting process can never stop. If I can tell anybody anything, keep planting seeds and never stop planting because you have no idea when God gonna drop all the necessary rain, and you look up and everything you need is right there.
Hey, man. W.
All right. Yes.
Yeah! Bang. Sent 2 back to back. We normally just do 1 at a time, gang. We normally just do 1 per stream on the free submissions. Hey, like the big Jib. Appreciate that on the Rumble side, gang. Yeah, so this is really clean, Careless. All right, I appreciate you saying that. You said you helped me so much in my mixes, unless you're talking to someone else in chat. So it's crazy when I think about 8 months ago. It's not even close. No, very true, man. You already had you know, decently clean mixes, but now your drums are like, now your drums feel like very intentional. And I love that about what you're doing now. So I don't have much for you, man. This is super clean. This is super clean. I personally probably use less reverb or delays on the movement synths, like some of the things that are kind of rhythmic, right? But that's kind of a stylistic choice. It's not anything that needs to change. It's just, for me, I think that would clean up some of the movement and give you even more depth in the mix, because we're not like having this kind of double happening all the way through, or some like a chain of verb going on. But that's all I got, man, because this is clean as shit. I'm sure you can get it louder if you do like a mastering session on it, but it's a vibe right now, dude. Absolute vibe right now. So I like it, Careless. I don't have much for you, man. It's nice. Appreciate you sending it through, my guy.
Thank you.
Boom, 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 boom. Honestly, it sounded like a Cashmere track he'd put on his trance sets. Hey, nice, dude. That'd be nice. Said rub some bacon on it. Who's gonna rub bacon on something, crazy duck lady? That's wild. No one's ever told me to rub bacon on anything. That's wild. I like it. Constantity on the Twitch side. I see you, player. How you living? How you living? Do, 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. All right, up next. Up next, we've got our YouTube homie, Nothing to Do. Had something to do with this, though. All right, this is the DJ Nothing to Do Frosty Ice official audio with a sick bear with some sick chains, dude. Let's check it out.
I'm a hustler. I'm a flex on the gram ice. Looks frosty, pull up in the ride trip. That should cost me, young and reckless. Yeah, I stay saucy. Diamonds gleaming on my wrist. Hustle never lost me. Straight pink. All these phonies wanna be like him. Never broke. Pockets full of Benjamins. Phone ringing.
Like cherries. Bears like
But I
cherries.
ain't answering. If you try to hit the line like Lily busy.
Oh my god, real estate. Oh my god. What's up, dude?
I'm a hustler.
Hey, all right. I see where we're going here. So I got a super skip. You always have a super skip. Real estate cowboys in the building on the Twitch side.
Real estate cowboy.
There he is. Appreciate you coming through, gang. Nothing to Do. This is cool, man. I like the vibes. I wasn't sure what to expect because it said DJ Nothing to Do, but you're over here spitting bars, dude. I don't know where'd the beat come from. Nothing to Do on the YouTube side. That's my main question, because there's problems with the beat. Before we address the vocals, there's some problems with the beat. So I just want to know if that's a 2-track, if that's something you made, if there's something you can do with that or not. I don't know. Is it a free beat? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. But I will say, I think I'm excited though. I like how all these YouTube free download got you. Yeah. So the mix on that was weird, and that kind of left you behind the 8 ball, right? Because I'm hearing issues with a few things on the mix itself on the beat. So the clap is kind of lacking attack through the middle. It's kind of a spread on the outside, which is fine. I'd probably layer in a mono clap on there. But then on top of that, they didn't factor in that they have a kick hitting at the same time that a clap hits once in a while in the song. And that clap goes away completely when the kick hits at the same time. What I like to do on that is I'll usually have the clap win, and it'll have it duck the low end on the kick drum. So the kick drum still gives you the mid range, but you miss the low end whenever the clap hits. And that actually dedicates more voltage to the clap, and the clap feels bigger there. It doesn't feel like it goes away. That's not something you can do though with a 2-track, so you probably would just have to layer in a mono clap, and then that might take care of this issue as well. The vocal effects. You're thinning your stuff out too much and like phasing it and spreading it too much. I think I would say do these vocal effects in parallel. So send them to a channel that has all these effects that you want on it. If you want to do tune on the lead vocal, that's fine. But when it comes to like phasing things out and making it super wide on a lead vocal, I would do that kind of stuff in parallel and blend that parallel signal in with the original, because that original up the middle needs to feel like you're on stage and performing for us, and like right in our face in the mix there, and it's just not there.
Big Jibbah.
Hey,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5.
the real estate cowboy with the fiver, dude. The
Real estate cowboy.
that's why he has his own drop. He's gifted a total of 2,030 into the channel. This man's living in the future. All right. Yeah, you get a super skip for that. I appreciate you. Kitty Monarch over there on the YouTube side was good. Sending good vibes from Toronto. Had a major faux pas playing piano today. Totally messed up tempo on E scale for Danube. Meh. That's all right, Kitty. All right. You had to get creative today with that piece of music. All right. There's nothing. You didn't do anything wrong.
Big Jibbah.
Oh, and the resub at tier 3. You're a legend, bro. You're insane. The tier 3, you've been subbed at tier 3 for like 6 months. I don't even offer anything special to tier 3s. That's just my guy right there, dude. I appreciate you, man. Holy, dude. Yeah. Load it up, man. Let us know where we're going after this joint. But yeah, I think the other issue is this bass that you have on your beat is phased out. The bass should be hitting so much harder, and it's just not hitting like that. Oh, you already sent the link. I'm tripping. I see you. Thank you, man. The beat also doesn't have much high harmonics. I'd probably use like a fresh air plugin on the beat itself. Oh, there it is. Okay, it was just the beginning. I'm tripping. But they took that low bass sound, the doo 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 doo, and they put a spreader on it. So instead of that thing feeling like it's rumbling the mix, it's just kind of sitting on the outside and it's canceling itself out. So that's definitely not the move. Tony, what's good? You're in the Discord. You didn't read the rules and go to the verify. That's okay though. If I know it's you, I'm letting you in. OVO Tony, look at that. Bang, you got a roll, homie. You should now be able to see the feedback section, and you should be good to go right there. Appreciate you, gang. All right, but that's pretty much all I got for you, man. I think let more of your natural vocal shine, and try to pick beats that don't have a lot of phase issues that are already canceling out, because the beat's a vibe. It's just the mix on it is not going to do you, is not doing you any favors. That's all it is. That's really outside your control. I mean, now these DAWs have all these stem separators. Ableton 12.3 now has a stem separator, so we're finally getting like the other DAWs. I might just download the beta and try to run it, because the beta's kind of crazy. Last night she put a spreader on it. Oh my god, Real Estate Cowboy, come on now. Oh man. Tony, whatever you did, bro. If you did one of them, if you had something to do with them, send it in. Just send whichever one's your favorite. I don't care about the genre at all. What up, Wild Boars? But that's all I got for you, man. I appreciate you sending this through. DJ Nothing to Do had a lot to do with this song, and I like the vibes, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm doing well, man. Jibbah's just here to help on mixes. That's right. That's right. Goddamn right. I'm also here to listen to this track from the Real Estate Cowboy. All right, what kind of vibe are you giving us today? What's the vibes today, dude? How are we demonetizing today's stream? Just like this. Real Estate Cowboy don't make music. He just wants us to vibe out. Just catch a vibe, dude. You just dropped the deal to the market. Let's go, dude.
Comment on the microphone is BMW. Dance until you drop is what we want to see you do. Girls, I'm a lover and I will lead the crew. And kiss you, so the beat's easy breezy. Now follow it. Listen to my words, don't bite or swallow it. Now shake your body, we know we're rocking it. So swing your hips, cause there ain't no stopping it. Yes, I got the power to make you shake your booty and keep the ball going. That is my duty. And we'll go for ours, be rich and famous and get a little stupid, break it down like this.
Baby boy, what's good? Spanish pop W, Tony.
Now give it to me, a soul clap.
Boom, blip.
We do want to fill our stadium up with our guys. I know that we have a good draw for people from out of town. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Trey Total, what's good, gang? Appreciate that raid. How y'all doing, man? Hope you had a good stream, Trey. I see you, player. Cheese, man. Thank you for the follow, Cheese. Absolutely not. I will not be doing that, Cheese. Trey always sends over his zesty raids. We love Trey, dude. Trey's the man. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, have a good night, Crazy Duck Lady over there on the rum side. I see you. Appreciate you pulling up. I don't know why a duck has a tail feather. That's a good question. Hey, W's, dude. W's, dude.
All right.
It reminded me a little bit like a Channel Trace, dude. Channel Trace, like top down. Just without any. Hey, appreciate you, Trey. Appreciate you. Just without any vocals. I think this would be a crossover. If the Real Estate Cowboy wanted to get into any kind of slight rap music, this would be like his lane.
It's from the block. Pull up with the top down. See me wrong with the top down. With my niggas and your bitch. Roll up with the top down. Roll it.
Oh, I see what you did there, Crazy Duck Lady. I see what you did there.
With my niggas and your bitch. Roll up with the top down. See me wrong with the top down.
This is Channel Trace. He's in Channel Trace lives in LA, and he makes He makes music with beats like type of shit you like, super chill. But then he just does kind of like, kind of calm like hip hop style vocals over it. But he never like really raps a verse. It's just kind of chill. It's a vibe. It even has the same bass with less high end. Yeah.
With my niggas and your bitch, you ain't got no idea. Guess I gotta teach ya. Top down through the streets here. You think she ain't on a leash here? Baby, you know what it is. Know you a sleeper, but you know they love a creeper.
Always good bass lines though.
Features. Top down. Roll 'em top down. With my niggas and your bitch, roll 'em top down. See me roll with the top down. With my niggas
And your bitch,
roll with the top down. Roll it. Roll it with the top down.
Yeah, man. Definite vibes, dude. Definite vibes. Yeah, I think you should check out his catalog, Real Estate. You may enjoy that. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you for the subs, man. The freaking tier 3 as well. The 5 gifted.
Real estate cowboy.
You a superstar, man. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you for that, man. Thank you for that. All right, let's see who we got up next in the quiz. In the quiz. Bees in the queue. Bees in the queue. All right, up next, we got Voltaic. Voltaic? Voltaic. I believe it's Voltaic, dude. No idea. I'm probably butchering that. No, or maybe no. Voltaic. Damn it, dude. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going to download this so we get a 1998 visualizer, baby. Don't worry, I'll delete it. I won't upload it to Suno. Hey, Larry Crackerjack, what's good? What's good, Larry, over there on the YouTube side? It's a short one? That's fine. Damn, use 27 seconds? That's beyond short. I had no idea it was that short. Oh well. Yeah, man. Very cool stuff, dude. Very cool stuff. All right, you see me getting rid of it before we send it to Suno. All right. Before we send it to Suno. I got only a couple notes for you off your 27 seconds. I played it twice, so you got a minute. Are we using like a multi-band compressor somewhere on a bus? It almost feels like it's happening. I don't know if that is happening. But it feels it's the vibe of multi-band compression on something. Like maybe the main bass or something. It just feels like I feel like it's loud up where it doesn't have to be as loud, but then where we want it to actually be compressed and pulled forward, like in the actual low end, it's not quite doing that. Slurp juice boof. Good to see you, player. So that feels a little off. I don't know if we're doing that. I think for this style of music, I don't mind if we use a multi-band compressor like directly on like a bass sound. But if we're sending anything like drums through anything, or really like, you know, a really big bass that's supposed to kind of wobble the whole thing, I'd rather use a single band limiter for something like that. Maybe a couple of them in a row. Cry Thai TV, good morning. How you living? On the YouTube side, I like the snare. I really do. It's got that little water drop on there. It's pretty nice. The main bass sound though is probably my main note on this. It just needs to offend us a little more in the mix. I feel like it's not it's not forcing me to like stank face, but it has all the elements to create a stank face for your listener. And it just needs to exist. It needs to exist. Slurp Juice Boof, I got you covered, player. Hold up. If you're in the welcome, is your name Stems? There you go. There you go. There you go. Bang, homie. Got you. Got you. There's also the verify me section up here. Verify here. That's another place you can verify without me clicking for you. But yeah, so I don't have too much for you, man. It's very, very good sound selection across the board. But I want it to offend me a little bit with the bass sound. I want that pulled forward and as aggressive as some of the other elements going on. But all in all, man, a very cool idea. Definitely hash this out, finish this joint, and make it at least 4 times as long. We're trolling, I know. Appreciate you, man. But thank you for sending this through and finding the stream, gang. Very cool stuff. We want to hear more from you going forward. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I got you. Yeah, that happens sometimes. You got another one, gang? Throw it in there, real estate. You and your 2,030 gifted subs in your tier 3. If you sub at tier 3, that's also worth 6 skips a month. Just saying, gang. I got to do some incentive for tier 3s on Twitch because I need to hold tier 3s. I just I don't have that kind of organization right now. Wait, I gave you a Prime sub before, right? It doesn't say you're subbed right now. I don't know. Some sub icons, or maybe you're supposed to. Were you the one that's supposed to be helping me with that? Did Skrillex use that snare? He probably did. I did it for him actually. I recorded it as I sent it in. Tweet. Boop. Yeah, I'm getting dust off this stream. Uh-oh. I was helping with channel points. You never sent me anything. He said I was helping with channel points. He didn't send me a message. He said, shh. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see you now, Slurp. Yeah, you got one. You got a skip as well. Throw it in the skips. Check Rumble from Skrillex. That's probably the snare. Oh. If I do that, though, it's going to block this stream in every country on YouTube. So I will check that off stream. You should do the emoji slides like Trey. What's that? Oh, the guy that flies across the screen.
Feel my face, I'm in this bitch. Been up 2 days, now I hit the switch. Let's go.
Bro, this guy could literally play a show with Channel 3.
Well, I got the wrist, no phone, don't call, yeah, I'm off the grid, lay low. Can't feel my face, I'm in this bitch. Been up 2 days, now I hit the switch. Let's go. Gotta get the bag, well, I got the wrist, no phone, don't call, yeah, I'm off the grid, lay low. Now rendezvous. Yeah, what you wanna do?
Do a proper BB No Money.
Now rendezvous. I'm in this bitch, been up 2 days, now I hit the switch, let's go. Gotta get the bag, well I got the wrist, no phone, don't call, yeah,
the switch, let's go. Gotta get the bag while I got the wrist. No phone, don't call, yeah, I'm off the grid, lay low. No rendezvous. Yeah, what you wanna do?
There you go, Tony. It's a little Turks and Caicos hookah bar vibes.
No rendezvous.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, that's a banger right there. Oh yeah, the saxophone. The saxophone reminds me of the BoJack Horseman theme. I could hear that. That, real estate, a cowboy hat, a few girls, and a fast car, dude. That's all you need. Maybe a set of golf clubs in the back, dude. You know what I'm saying? And just some bangers like this rattle in the trunk, dude. Abso-freaking-lutely. It's a vibe, dude. I appreciate you sending that through, gang. That's some cool shit. Gonna slap this on next smoke section. Thank you, submitted that. That was the one, the only, the
Real estate cowboy.
There it is. There it is. That's who submitted that joint. He doesn't make music, but he knows music. Nah, my golf game's dusty. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I put my clubs on eBay. Dude, I got convinced to go. Someone convinced me to go do a pitch and putt over there at the Green Lake pitch and putt. Holy, bro. I almost hit 2 cars. It's like hard to do with that course. But I can't hit a golf ball straight. A gun to my head, I'm a dead man. I just have too much baseball mechanics. I can't hit a golf. It just feels weird. Everything feels wrong. I can putt a little bit. I understand that. I understand putting, but it's really hard to get out of the mindset of baseball. Swinging a bat that way with those mechanics to swinging a fucking golf club, trying to hit something off the ground is weird. Super hard, dude. Golf is hard. I understand how it's boring to watch, but it's low-key fun. Yeah, I can see how people enjoy it. Like, if you get a good hold of the ball, like one out of every 10 shots, I'll actually hit it really well. And that's fun. Right? But the other times I'm like chasing it down, it's fucking embarrassing, dude. Then there's some little chick playing behind me. She's fucking no problem. I'm like, what are you doing here? Okay? I need to go to like the toddler tees and hit from there, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, gang. At all. But if I get a hold of one, dude, it can go pretty far. I just don't know how to hit it straight. And it's kind of scary for everybody else, dude. Myself included. All right, we got a skip here from Stims, a.k.a. Slurp Juice Boof on the Twitch side. Bro, I was 172 yards out, snagged 5-iron, put it to 6 inches, way better than sex. I don't know what any of that means other than you were 172 yards away from the hole. I think a 5-iron is like, what? That's in the middle of the irons, right? Put it to 6 inches, so 6 inches from the hole. No, there you go. Nothing like striping a 5-iron, dude. There it is. Wait, I'm back. It's me. Yeah, let's get it. Learn how to make beats. Definitely not perfect, but I feel like this is good progress. All right, we'll be the judge of that. This is Invader Stims, a.k.a. Slurp Juice Boof, and this right here is called Lie.
It's out of sight. It's safe. And they take care of each other.
I'm paying for this out. I'm a motherfucking shot. I'm waking up and I cannot go back now. I'm packing a bag now. My boss schedule when you know I tax him. They ask, babe, that boy out of fashion. Nobody cares about your car. Stop posting your shit, boss. I'm
so the can't go out, bro. No
but I thought of myself more. Yeah, I'm blowing thoughts out the two-day. I'm rolling Molly on drug day. Don't know if it's meth, but I'm fucked up. But I thought of myself more. Yeah, I'm blowing thoughts out the two-day. I'm rolling Molly on drug day. I'm rolling drug day.
No, that's the mix, bro. Appreciate you, cowboy. Golly, dude. Hey, we gotta control that. Sheesh. All right. I can't even react to this really because we have too much of an oversaturated lead vocal, bro. Like way too much of an oversaturated lead vocal. Careless, you can never hear my voice during a song because I don't do the sidechain through. I don't sidechain my voice through the through this shit. Let me get VIP so I can skip ads. That doesn't work either. Even if you're VIP. What up, Aaron? How you doing? But still very loud. This was not gonna. Yeah, this was super loud because it's oversaturated. I think. Like all the mid range. The mid range is just like, but not the actual like low end. It's all mid range, right? And it's oversaturated mid range. I think this is probably not better than the other ones. Because of the oversaturation, right? We got to do that saturation in parallel, bro. If we're doing this directly on, the lead vocal, like you're ruining. I have no idea what you said, bro. I have no idea what was said at all this entire song. Let me turn this down here. Look, this is halfway down. Okay, so a couple notes here. We'll write it out. We'll write it out right in front of you. This is what I would have you focus on. Okay. Wholly oversaturated lead vocal. Do the saturation on vocals in parallel and blend it in. Okay. Get the beat to have some drum transients that cut through the mix, especially the mid-range, right? We're missing anything interesting in the mid-range. All we have at the mid-range is the loudest synth hitting us, and with the vocal in the same range that's also oversaturated in the mid-range. All right, this is if your mid-range was a glass of water, right? The mid-range is a glass of water. Think of it that way. You've already filled the glass of water with synthesizer, okay? And you're not letting any of the drums. There's no room for the drums to sit in there. Not really, because we were already filling that with synth. And then you just keep pouring vocal with saturation over the top. So now you're overflowing that cup. This is how everything starts to fold on top of itself. There's no depth in this mix at all. It's just getting as loud as possible, without having any real control, right? And that's not the move. We can still achieve this sound of this kind of warm, fuzzy saturation, but we have to be smarter about how we get there. What up, Burn Pile? Aloha, man. And I think the main way to get there is to start doing things in parallel and blending it in. These headphones are super bad and quiet, so mixing's hard. Got you. Charlie, I see you, player. What do we got for him? Pull it up for him, gang. What do we got for him? That was a C major in there somewhere. W, Charlie. Thanks for pulling up on us. Every time, dude. So yeah, get the beat stuff, some drum transients that cut through the mix, especially the mid-range. Smile when you rap or sing. I can't really understand what you're saying because of the saturation, but again, I also can't understand what you're saying because you could have done the delivery with more conviction, more intelligibility. You could have been more of a cartoon character and exaggerated things a little more. This is too focused on vibe. Gavin, Jib, I ate a whole medium pizza today. They sell pizzas in medium large? I thought they measured in inches, dude. But that's not even that crazy, Gavin. You can do that. You probably should do that, Gavin. You weigh like 106 pounds. You should probably do that more often, dude, honestly. At least you had like calories today. Usually you're just like drinking what's left of a chicken noodle soup. Is it better to mix on low volume or high volume? It's better to mix on lower volume and then check your mixes turned up. You know, at some spots. But sometimes if you get to a level where you just kind of know what you're doing, and you're pretty confident with it, you can be louder. So there's no defined rules. Or you could try it on Rumble. It might work better for you over there. Since that's coming from Canada. 106 is actually promiscuous behavior. There you go. There you go, dude. How you living, Gavin? No, I don't think that's right. Also, I'm not sure if you spelled that correctly either. Is it? Look up the song from Nelly Furtado. Promiscuous girl. Yeah, anything else for this? The synth is too loud in the mid-range. And you definitely have to sidechain the vocal through that synth if you want the vocal to win, which we want to win. Hey, Motions Music, let us know, Motions. Appreciate the follow, let us know.
How you doing?
How you doing, player? Thank you for being here. So yeah, that's what I'd say. Like, one's got to win at all times. Right now, you're just slamming as much stuff as possible into the mid-range. I have other problems with the beat mix as well, but until we deal with that stuff in the mid-range, there's no point even worrying about everything else. No point worrying about everything else. Jib, what's the largest meal you ever ate, dude? I don't know. Probably one Thanksgiving where I just... Probably there was a Thanksgiving where my mom didn't want to cook, and my neighbors were going to come through, and my neighbors were going to cook a little bit of stuff, but I had a coworker who wanted to come through with his whole family. So he came through and he fried a turkey in my mom's backyard. And then he also made like, you know, barbecue. He made his own barbecue sauce. So we had like barbecue sauce to go with the fried turkey. And then we had all the like Alabama barbecue sides. That was probably it. I was in a food coma for like 3 days after that joint. It was worth it though. That's the only time if no one's ever had a fried turkey, it's crazy. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not good for you at all. But the baked turkeys are kind of mid, I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather have a baked chicken, bro. Boom, boom, boom. I'll try my darndest. You got it, man. You can do this, Slurp Juice. No problem, man. I once drank a gallon of milk during a high school party. My last party. Gavin. Yeah, fried turkey is good, dude. Fried turkey on Thanksgiving, if it's the whole turkey, you just have to, someone has to know what they're doing to do it, or you can like actually you can burn yourself and you can burn your fucking house down. You have to do it outside. But yeah, that's all I got for you on this one, Invader Stems. Appreciate you sending this through, gang. Appreciate the sub as well. Thank you for that. Slurp Juice Booth on the Twitch side.
Thank you.
Gavin, you really ordered milk? You brought milk to a party? Milk at the club. He does it in Zohan, right? Doesn't he order milk in Zohan at the club? He does. I don't know it was a house party and you took it from the fridge? Dog, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, gang? About to upload a SoundCloud for you, W. Don't ever do that. Why are you drinking? Who drinks milk at a party? Oh man. Or maybe he had to restart his whole computer and Ethernet connection. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Japan's upset with us. Japan's very upset with us. I'm pulling up the jibs on Thanksgiving, no takebacks. Get a chair. And W, dude. Well, come on in. Maybe it's just me, but I like hearing the stream at 2 a.m., taking a shower. Some beats are super cool. Absolutely. Hell yeah, kitty. What time is it over there in Japan? Yeah, they're probably morning for them, right? Probably mid-morning Japan. Out here in Japan. Damn. It's about to be 3 p.m. Damn, we was way off. Tony, you're not from Canada, Tony. God damn it. My biggest meal has to be a 50 pack of Timbits. I'm supposed to ask you what are Timbits, but I'm scared to do that. I'm scared to ask you questions, Gavin. I'm going to be real with you. Very scared to ask you questions. Someone left the stream the other day on Rumble and said, tell Gavin to behave. They're talking about you on other platforms, Gavin. I'm scared to Google things that you tell me about. I'm very scared, dude. That's a lot of Timbits. Kitty, do you know what Timbits are? Does Kitty know what Timbits are? What are Timbits? Oh, bite-sized donut balls sold at Tim Hortons, dude. you fucking eat these things? Oh my god, you eat 50 of these? 50 of these though? Jesus. Dude, these look like they're real bad for you, bud. Don't do that to yourself. Quit eating fried dough. Who the fuck is Tim Horton, dude? Yeah, Tim Horton, dude. He owns a store. Canadian-based franchise, Tim Hortons, dude. Oh yeah, we're just gonna pull up the Tim Hortons. I'm sorry. I had to get some Timbits. You can never just have one. That's the Canadian slogan, right? Just out for a Timbits, are you, bud? They dissolve instantly into the bloodstream. If it ain't Hershey's zero sugar or dark, I don't want it. Hershey's zero sugar has to have some weird shit in it, Tony. We need to get you on some like Lily's chocolates, bro. What's in the Hershey's zero sugar? I'm concerned for your health. Do I just buy those with loonies and toonies? 100%, dude. Here, take yourself a loony. Get yourself a bag of milk. That's Gavin's parents when they send him off anywhere. Maltitol. I cannot eat those, dude. Maltitol will destroy me. It also has a bunch of soy in it. Yeah, let's get you on the Lily's, dude. Yeah, Lily's zero sugar chocolate. Go fuck with these, bro. These are way better for you. Don't drink Coke Zero either. Go get some Zevias in your life. Some stevia sweetened stuff like Lily's and the other shit. It's gonna be way better for you. What's the best addictive thing in the States then? I assume you drink milk from a carton too. I don't drink milk. I do not drink milk. In the States, everybody's addicted to caffeine. Coffee's literally everywhere. Jib, would you rather gain 200 pounds of fat right now or take estrogen shots for 2 years weekly? I'm doing the estrogen, dude. I'll probably still gain 200 pounds of milk or 200 pounds anyways if I do that, but it's all good, dude. I know I'm not lactose intolerant. It's just milk isn't really you shouldn't really drink milk like that. Boom. Yeah, coffee, energy drinks, and adrenaline. That's all we do, dude. 200 pounds of milk, dude. Oh, man. That just reminds me of that Kroll Show episode where they're making fun of Degrassi. Sports betting, yeah, it's one of our most addictive things, except it's illegal in Washington, bro. I can't play DFS, daily fantasy sports, in the state of Washington. I could do it in California, which is crazy that they don't allow it here. It's stupid. Take this loony. Get yourself a bag of milk. Do they have just this clip? Nope. It's Kroll Show. It's called Wheels. Wheels, Ontario. Bang. Yeah, you have bags of milk, dude.
Don't be scared, Mikey. It's just a new school.
This is
grade 9 is.
This is Gavin getting dropped off anywhere from with his parents in Canada, right here. 100%. This is how Gavin got dropped off for any event. This is how he actually got dropped off at the party.
Don't be scared, Mikey. It's just a new school. Just that grade 9 is different from grade 8. Tuck in your blouse, eh?
We're not in Saskatoon anymore, Mom. People in Toronto don't tuck in their blouses. They want to dress well here. And I want to fit in, you know?
Well, don't try too hard. I got pregnant with you when I was in grade 13. Peer pressure, eh?
Mom, our national health plan pays for abortions. But first I gotta get a girlfriend anyway, you know?
Here, take this loony. Buy yourself a bag of milk.
All right, love you, Mom. Get a bounce.
Love you, Mikey.
I don't know how often I say that. I say that all the time, though. Here, take yourself this loony, get yourself a bag of milk, dude. There it is. We have milk in bags. Eggs and TP are crazy expensive, though. That's wild over there in Canada, dude. Out in Saskatoon.
But first I gotta get a girlfriend anyway, you know?
Here, take this loony. Buy yourself a bag of milk.
All right, love you, Mom. Get a bounce.
I'm the only person who doesn't talk like that. Fair enough, dude. But the bag of milk is crazy, bro. Y'all drinking Capri Suns with cows in it. The fuck is all that about? Weird, man. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. I don't get it. My Canadian people are here. Tony, you're not from Canada. You were from South Africa last stream. And then North Korea the other stream. Tony doesn't know where he's from. What up, CB? Canada taking over? Hey, W, dude. OVO, baby. All right. Or maybe said had to one take the left guitar part, accept some mistakes. Dude, if this has mistakes on it, I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna unplug both computers. If I hear one wrong note. No pressure. No pressure. Let's check it out. I'm definitely gonna. I was already planning on it. I was already planning on banning. Hell yeah, dude. My goodness. Never disappoints, dude. Get this man on Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero needs to come get his tracks, dude. Absolutely. Kitty Monarch was saying, are the drums real on this one? Feels generated. I don't think they're real. I don't think so. On the way to the ring from Seattle, the gigantic
Big Jibbah.
That's right. Sounds like an interesting theme for a wrestler. 100%, dude. 100% I could hear that, right? I could come out and just fight somebody to this, dude. Bila Boof in the building. Jibbah, can you buy me McDonald's, please? Absolutely not, Bila. Absolutely. I care too much about your health and your well-being. I won't let you put that bullshit in you. Just don't eat, man. You're fine. Eat in the morning. Eat in the morning, my G. You don't need that bullshit. Or go to the store and get some real food. None of that cancer cow shit. Yeah. You and your dad got something special, most def. I agree right there. They're good at this shit, dude. Can you pay for my subscription, Jibs? Yes. The Jibbah diet plan PDF? Well, it depends on your size, Gavin. All right, you probably don't need it. You probably need to put on weight. You probably need to put on some weight. Jack in the Box is better than McDonald's, low key. That's literally the same, a different edge of the same sword. Different edge of the same sword, dude. Ooh, I can't, dude. Or maybe is ineligible to receive a gifted sub. So some of your accounts, you're locked out, dude. You may need to log out, log back in. Back in the jocks, dude. Also, we don't really eat Jack in the Box in Seattle, especially in this area, because back in the late 90s, they killed 2 people. The local one. They gave people E. coli and killed 2 people. So like, yeah, I'm not going. I'm all set. I'm all set. I do Taibo to stay in shape. God damn, Jukebox will whoop your ass, dude. They'll whoop your ass, dude. Taibo, that's a throwback right there, dude. Five Guys, the fast food restaurant that sells burgers. Sounds good right now. Okay, not to be confused with just 5 men. J. coli is under that box. 100%, dude. 100%. Yeah, crazy work, dude. Y'all be Taco Belling it up though? No, I do not. I do not like Taco Bell. People do like Taco Bell, but I don't eat Taco Bell. No one does Taibo, dude? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I do Cholo Fit. That's what I do in my free time. Just Cholo Fit. That's all I'm working with. Man, y'all love your fast food restaurants. Y'all gotta start cooking. You gotta start cooking, gang. It's gonna be way better for you. No, best exercise plan is Cholo Fit. Everybody gotta do Cholo Fit once a week. With Creeper, dude. Just a little Cholo Fit workout, dude. Which one's the one? Is it this one?
Cholo workout videos out there, but this one is gonna have you like, damn, homie, that's what's up, you know? This is Cholo Fit with Creeper. The first one we're gonna get started with is Cholo squats, eh? Whether you're locked up or you're at your homie's barbecue and it's time to represent with your clica for a photo, then you go like this, eh? You go left foot, point it forward like this. Right foot, point it to the right in that direction. Feel how down you are for your homies. And then we're literally gonna take it down, okay? Squat down, bend the knees, keep your back straight, hands on the knees, chin up, feel the power, eh? Now we bring it back up. All right? Boom, homie, feel that burn, represent. We're gonna move to Cholo metrics,
Feel that burn, represent. That guy cracks me up, dude. They say, hey, Creeper, if you were more West Coast, you'd be drowning in the ocean, homie. I can add my toonie to the convo and say, before I went on stage with my band, I would juice for like 3 days. And once I got a burger at the venue, usually, holy cajoli, sprinting to the bathroom, 100%. Yeah, your body's just not ready to take that on, dude. Yeah. Cholo fits go crazy, bro. Yeah, his outfit and his workouts, dude. Both. Well, here's my notes here for you, or maybe. Here's my notes here for you. Your drum mix on this joint took 3 or 4 steps back from that previous one. Like, where's the kick? Where is it, dude? I don't hear it. Kick is non-existent. The overheads feel too wide. The snare has no high harmonics. I am upset with you for these drums. Super sick guitar chops all the way through. You guys are disgusting with that. Dutch Bros better than Starbucks. Starbucks is just, they don't give a fuck at Starbucks. Starbucks is the worst. That's the McDonald's of coffee places. And the owner of Starbucks sold the Seattle Supersonics NBA basketball team to a billionaire in Oklahoma who said he wasn't going to move the team. And then they moved the team to Oklahoma City like a year later. And then they won a championship last year, motherfuckers. Good for them, all right? Good for them. They're playing basketball in Oklahoma, where no pro players have ever come from Oklahoma, because who lives in Oklahoma, right? No one. No one. Seattle's got a bunch of hoopers that have played in the league, still in the league, but we don't have an NBA team. It's crazy. They need to fix that. The drums we used during making it are snare, barely anything else. Got you. Okay, the hard pan guitar on the left is just me one-tracking it from like an hour ago. Okay, got you. Sean Kemp, Supersonics for Life. Yeah, I just drove past his dispensary downtown today. Sean Kemp has a full-on Sean Kemp marijuana dispensary in downtown Seattle. Hilarious. Hilarious, dude. Sean Kemp is a maniac. And a Seattle legend. That man invented school. Also, I just discovered Lucas Sebastian Gottwald made like every song I've ever liked. There you go. Chuck Norris is from Oklahoma. Can he hoop? Can he play basketball, Juicebox? No. Did he smoke when he played? I guarantee he smoked a bunch of weed. He did cocaine when he played. I had friends that sold him so much cocaine back in the day. But that was after his playing days. But I bet you he was doing everything. It's the Rain Man, dude. Making it rain. Crazy. He guaranteed he smoked when he played, though. 100%. 100%. So many NBA players smoke weed. I mean, a lot of them need it. I'm a Clippers fan, and of course, my Toronto Raptors rise up, Canada. Shout out to all my Leaf people. Tony, you don't live in Canada. You don't. He always looks stoned. I know. And then he would be doing some funny ass shit on the court after he dunked on somebody. Nobody dunks on people like Sean Kemp does. Like, no one does that, bro. We should just have Sean Kemp highlights playing in the background. This man used to dunk on everybody. Like, he used to attack the rim like you owed him money. Like, occasionally Zion Williamson now will give you flashes of that, but he can't stay on the court. What is this, Gavin? God damn it. Gavin, your feed is cooked. Your feed is cooked, dude. Just bought a jersey of Kemp's. He signed it. W, dude. Just for that, we're running. We gotta remasculine this stream here real quick. Sean Kemp highlights. Give us that. Give us some fucking Rain Man, dude. This is my childhood.
Behind Ricky goes back to get it. Fires it cross court. Kemp's got it right up into the alley. Power slam! Tomahawk Sam! Yeah, baby!
Ain't nobody doing that shit. No one's doing this anymore. And he was high as hell. Just pointing at him.
That's just what I'm talking about with Sean Kemp. Kemp keeps the ball alive. Poked away by out ahead to Kemp. Kemp will run across.
That's a carry. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What year did they get sold? They got sold in like 2007, 2006. Right after they drafted Kevin Durant. Oh yeah, he used to swing on there, dude. Two hands, baby.
Inside of the key. They rotated over to Campbell for the baseline flip. Won't go. Kemp all over that rebound like a bad.
Oh, when he goes full court, you know he's not doing anything but dunking this shit. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my goodness. Drexler
Get it out, dude.
Big block by Sean
Get it
Kemp.
out, dude.
Slap the ball up into the third or fourth row.
To be honest, like the closest in athleticism to Sean Kemp is low-key like young LeBron James. Reminds me of that. I'm like by the knee length of that guy. It's like aliens in human form. Yeah, a lot of NBA players are like aliens in human form. But he's blocking like a legendary. This is Clyde Drexler right here. Like absolutely legendary Hall of Fame player. One of the best dunkers ever. Just says, no, get the fuck out of here.
Big time volleyball right there.
Crazy.
Has to hit the rim, not the backboard. Alley-oop.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Anytime you feel bad, I just go run those highlights. Feel great. Run this block. God damn it, Gavin. You don't deserve for me to play this again. You and your fucking Instagram links. Pissing me off, dude. Venti Jibbah, how tall are you? I'm 6'4". 6 feet 4 inches. If you see me with shoes on, I feel I'm closer to 6'5".
Last one. I was just telling Bryce. Okay, now that one might have honestly been, that one might have been a stick. Okay, that one actually sounded like it might have been a gun. Bryce, did you catch that?
That one might have been a stick. God damn, I hate that guy. You got to have some height to dunk, no? Kitty, you would think that, but another Seattle legend didn't need much height to dunk. 5'9", probably shorter than that. Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson was 5'9". 5'9", played for... I saw him play in high school out here. Just look how little he is. No problem. Look how little that guy is. Just skying. Complete skies. Who edited this video? It's the worst quality I've ever seen. Sheesh. Yeah, he got ups. Muggsy could dunk at 5'3"-ish. Yep. There it is. I'm like Rey Mysterio standing next to you then. There you go. There you go. He's the reason why people can't jump. He took all the skills. A lot of white people can't jump because we don't work on it. We don't work on it. If you really want to get good at jumping, you got to work on like knees over toes exercises and work on your brakes. Walking backwards is how you get better at jumping. But working on your brake muscles, that's what people never work on. They never train that shit. And that's the shit that the best jumpers and dunkers are good at. I'm more of a skipper. Oh yeah, seed to stage. I'm always checking this shit out. I gotta see what's up with the Ableton 12.3 beta. I'm on the list for the beta. They sent me the shit, so I need to just download it. You just need explosiveness. Isaiah Thomas, Chris Paul, Nate Robinson, and even Curry they've dunked. Curry, the tallest of those people named. Yep. I'm definitely a floater then. There it is. I'm on a list too. It's a different one. I know you're on a different list, dude. Oh yeah, the South Park episode where Stan decides he wants to do basketball and he gets a knee procedure where they just build his knees out of something else. And then he just like falls apart. They also for some reason made him black, dude. Joke's on you guys. I was the fastest swimmer. Oh, I see what you did there. We've all won one race in our life. But yeah, that's all I got for you. I don't love the hard pan guitar. You said that's part of the recording process though, so I don't have much else, man, other than get those drums right. God damn it. This is a cool track though. I appreciate you, R, maybe.
Thank you.
Yeah. Who? Alright, I'm about to close the queue. I don't even know what the queue is looking like, but we're closing it, dude. Queue is closed. If you're in there, you're good to go. If you're in there, you're good to go. Don't even worry about it. Hitting the button on them. Bang. Doing it on this side as well. Bang. I think I can pin that comment, can I? Pin it. Ship it. W. Who's next in this queue? We got Fade. FVDE. Right? Closed. Bang. Bang. All right, we got Fade in the building. Is Fade in the building? What's up, D? How you living? I'm playing drums on keyboard master. Hell yeah. I also just, I don't use the pads either. Fun fact, this track was made in 12 hours with no breaks, not even to eat. 2 years of production, and this is the culmination of my skill. Okay, got you, Fade. Let's check it out. This is Do It Better, featuring Spiel. I'm doing well, D. Good to see you, man.
So baby, hold me closer to you. I wanna do it better than him. You said you're alone. Me too, yeah, me too. Let me just try it. Let me be just better than your ex. One chance, give me one chance. So baby. So baby, hold me closer to you. I wanna do it better than him. You said you're alone. Me too, yeah, me too. Let me just try it. Let me be just better than your ex. One chance, give me one chance.
Absolutely, man. Very cool stuff. Whoever this person is, wowza on the vocals, says Kitty Monarch over on the YouTube side. Yeah, this is Fade right here. Woe is Fade on the Twitch side. Yeah, very cool production, man. Very, very good sound selection throughout. It made a lot of sense. I think I'm only hearing a couple things. Jib, can you give me a bowl cut with a McDonald's salad bowl? Gavin, I'll pay my barber $75 to get you right. That's what I would do instead. I'm not gonna fuck your hair up, dude. All right, I'm gonna send you to my guy Johnny over here. He'll take good care of you. He'll make fun of you the whole time you're getting your haircut. That's what you're supposed to get at a fucking at any haircut place. Okay, you're supposed to get roasted while you're in the chair. He'll cook you. He'll absolutely cook you. It'll be great, but he'll make you look right. So I think we need to still focus on having exciting transients on drops, like pre-drops, sorry. On the drops, that's where like all the mix focus goes for these style of songs, right? And so we get there and we have everything mixed for that. But then we have these build-up sections where there's little sounds, little drum sounds happening in the mid-range, but we're like not really focused on are those exciting or do those have attack on those like build snares, little percussive sounds. I feel like some of those kind of get lost in the sauce, and having a little more attack on some of those percussive sounds or snare builds on non-drop sections would help make this feel a little more polished. All right, peace, Jib. Got to get butt booty naked and download iOS 26 beta 9. Well, enjoy that, Gavin. Your poor parents and that phone of yours. When the FBI finds your phone, they're not gonna know what to do with it. It's gonna be studied. It's gonna be studied. Crazy. Love you, Gavin. Have a good night, man. So yeah, right now the vocal is getting buried by the melodic elements. Not the entire time, but when we start to bring in more stuff on that section, it just feels like that vocals really doesn't have a pocket for it. So I would say do some subtractive mixing and do like a sidechain with a multiband or dynamic EQ triggered by that vocal that's going to duck the melodic elements and maybe even the low mids of the bass in the area where that vocal exists, which is usually in that 250 to 500 range, where like the bulk of the vocal exists. Depends how it was recorded, isn't it? I've recorded every instrument in the studio by itself, easier to mix after. Of course, yeah. Of course it is. But a lot of these guys are using samples of pretty decent sounding samples, or they're using breaks. So there's usually a lot of stuff you could still do with it. And even a bad recording, you can still do a little bit. In the drop or the build up for the vocal, it's on the
Closer to you, I wanna do it better than
closer to you. I can hear him say to you. Everything else, no shot. No idea. There's no hole for him to exist in the middle of the mix, in the melodic section. He's being frequency masked right now by all the melodies and stuff. So make sure that one's got to win is something that we talk about a lot. That Jason Joshua preaches with all of his mixes. One's got to win in certain frequency ranges, and as a producer or mixing engineer, a lot of times you're wearing the same hat, multiple hats. What up, Maj? What's good? You got to make sure that you're deciding ahead of time when you listen to the stuff without mixing anything, what's going to win here? What has to win here? And I think a lot of times we just start messing with things for the vibe, and we're saying, oh, this is how I want the synth to sound. This is how I want the drums to sound. I don't think I placed the automation on that section, so I can go back and change that. Gotcha. Yeah, just make sure we're doing some subtractive mixing, and I always like to do it via sidechain. I like to use multiband compression sidechain triggered by the lead vocal to cut that hole in that vocal range so that it just kind of rises fader for you. I apologize for the dworking the other night. I was told you were shocked. Nothing ever shocks me, Mosh. You got to do a whole lot more for me to be upset. Also, never apologize, dude. Just do what you got to do, Mosh. Live in your truth, dude. I support it. Let's see here. Other thing, the radio vocal is pretty harsh in the high mids. So I would just try to curb that a little more. I'd even use like a de-esser on it. Or use a multiband compressor as a de-esser and find that little range that it gets really harsh with that kind of saturation on it. It's in the sibilant range or maybe just below that, somewhere between probably 6 and 3K is where I'm hearing an issue there. And then I would experiment with shortening this kick sound with a transient designer to see if it brings more depth into the mix. It feels like we always have something hitting in that sub range. And I think the kick doesn't need to be as long of a, it could just be a, sometimes for some of the drops, I think it would probably give you better pockets and give this a little more depth in the drum mix by hearing a little more of loud, quiet, loud, quiet, loud, quiet. Even if it's a split second of quieter piece, it would just make these drums feel like they have more depth, because the limiter would be able to let go a little bit. Whatever processing you have going on down the chain, we'll be able to let go a little bit. So something to think about. I appreciate you sending this through, though. I like it. Our guy Woes Fade. Appreciate you, gang. We want to hear more from you in the future, man. Thank you for sending this through.
Thank you.
Hey, Tony, not anymore. You don't make music anymore. I'm in law school, but you can always check Psycho Mad Sally. Nice. Look at that. Tony says, me too. What the fuck? I have a bachelor's in criminology, thinking of getting my law degree as well. Tony, I never know what you're really doing over there. Tony's from every country. And Tony's also says they're 76, but still in college, which, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to believe here, Tony. All I've learned is I don't believe you on a lot of things, but kudos to you if you're doing all that. That's dope. JV, I'm not playing your song here that you sent in the skips until you come say hello. Unless you already said hello and I didn't see it and I'm an asshole. Nope, I don't see you. I don't see you. So I don't want to do this if I don't know you're here. There he is. All right. Hey, look at that. Queue is closed. Come back again. And look at Aura maybe with the custom artwork he did here. It's super hard to read. All right, my note here for you, Aura maybe, for this. Okay, I would just make this white. We don't need the gradient on this. Just make that all white and put maybe a blue outline on the outside of the white. Make it clear, dude. Bang, homie. Also, what's with the blur up top? Did you have to like steal this from something else? I could just send you this asset. If you want that. I have that. Boom, 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 boom. All right, JV's here, so we're gonna run his track real quick. This is Vixen Cherry Pink. JV banked 7 skips last stream. Photo editing feedback. Ooh, me next. Yeah, continuity. I used to work in a marketing department, just doing proofreading and like helping them with concepts. So I'm not a photo editor. I'm not a graphic designer, but I used to work directly with a bunch of different people in that field. I also think good bass could make a difference on breaks between and during solos. Got you. Jibbah, is mine in there on feedback? What's your name in Discord? Because in the free line after JV we have Continuity. Then we have It's Wild Boars. OVO Tony, you're right here, G. So you're like 4th in line right now. 4th in line, and we just ran this one already, so this one's done. So yeah, you're in there. Jibbah, what aren't you good at? Don't lie to me. Getting my left ankle, the sub-talar joint, to heal. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at going to sleep early, either. But I have to wake up now at like 6:37 in the morning every morning because of the 2-year-old. So your boy ain't been sleeping that long over the last year plus, dude. What else am I not good at? You know, I'm okay at a number of different things, right? Competent at different things. But I study a lot of different shit, right? I'm not good at golfing. Horrible at golf. Upon the stream thy cheeks in glory shake. Big Jibbah grins, his laughter on the take. The chat cries loud, emotes begin to quake. Beware, good sir, he's coming for the cake. Gavin, I thought you were going to sleep. Jack of all trades, master of none. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, 100%. I can't play guitar for shit. I kind of want to get a bass. I was looking at getting a bass and just trying to figure it out and learn. I wanted to get the one from the NPR Tiny Desk, dude. The guy's using it on Justin Timberlake's Tiny Desk. Nobody tucked me in. What the fuck do I do? Dude, tuck yourself in, G. You got this. Yeah, this bass player right here. This guy. Whatever he's using. Okay, it's like a... You see it? It's like a hollow acoustic bass that he has obviously plugged in. And I kind of want that. It's pretty cheap. It's like $300. Can someone fill me in with the cakes jokes on Jibbah? I don't get them. There was no punchline that involved cake. It didn't make sense. No. But yeah, I like that bass tone he has too. So those are only $300. I might get one of those. Pretty hefty for a bass. I mean, I don't know. Something that's like acoustic too would be kind of nice because I can just kind of practice. without having to plug shit in. I can't sleep when you're watching. Gavin, I don't have a camera on you. For a bass, it's a good price though. I'll try to find a used one. People give up on their musical dreams every day. Got you on the Diddy ceiling TV. That is a crazy thing to say to a person. You have a ceiling mounted television and you call it the Diddy ceiling TV. My goodness. Mods? I miss Justin Timberlake when he did hip hop. When was that, Tony? Justin did hip hop? Justin's always, he's made fucking NSYNC into like stuff with Pharrell and Timbaland. Have you seen the Everything Bundle, Jibbah? No, I haven't. What's the Everything Bundle? Musical Sleep? How you doing? Guards, seize him. Seize him. 100%. All right. JV's here, so we're going to run this. This is Vixen Cherry Pink. No, we haven't. We're going to run this. Wait. Can we get some context? We heard this beat. What changed? Okay, in the 2000s, hip-hop sounding songs with T.I., 50 Cent, R&B types like Chris Brown. Yeah. Can you use your inside voice? I'm kind of sorry. My bad. Gavin wants an ASMR feedback stream. Fucking ridiculous, dude. JV mixed the vocals on this one? Okay. But did he change anything from last time? Was anything changed? I would love to know. But JV's just gonna sit back and let us run it.
Shots in the air, body living like the domino. Some Pull up in the Chevy, smoke dick, feel the pressure. Sofa in the air like the devil wrote the letter. Skunk out by my side, tongue out like she loopy. Whisper to me, Poppy, do you like what I'm doing? Vessels on the floor, gold, pink, and green tsunami. Demon in the crowd, rojo luces like origami. Otra in the back, moving slow with the Santa. Tatted thigh, dancing, Bella dancing, no me cansa. Some cherry pink lace, tongue gonna ask. Make it rain with them ones and then I give a smack. Say she like me, I think I might like her too. Lena got it nasty, I say she go and do. Gold grill gleaming in the dark, sinister. Glock on my waist, whole club turning minister. Shots in the air, body leaning like a domino. I watch shut, seeing shadows in the fog below. 100 on the dash base, knocking like an earthquake. Cross on the chain, but she's sending for her own sake. Whispers in the corner, sucio vida or la muerte. Dancing with the devil, red or lights, feel the suerte. Vixen cherry pink lace, thong gonna ask. Make it rain with them ones and then I give a smack. Say she like me, I think I might like her too. Lena got it nasty, I say she go and do. Mami mood despacito, got me drowning in tequila. Papi sucio in the club, coreando like a killer. Beso tastes like fuego, labio rojo, gasolina. Ella dice que de there she really want another línea. Vixen cherry pink lace, thong gonna ask. Make it rain with them ones and then I give a smack. Say she like me, I think I might like her too. Línea got it nasty, I say she go and do. I got it nasty, I say she go and do. What?
Yeah, man. Jib, I low-key need you to check under the bed. I think Jaw's under there. Jaw's definitely not under there, dude. He lives in another part of the country. You're good to go. He lives in a whole other country, actually. You're fine, dude. JV, man, this feels disjointed. It feels like there's an idea here, but it doesn't feel like we've committed fully to said idea to like make this a song yet. I feel like we need to run this again. My God, we need yeah, your recommendations, yeah, pretty valid. pretty valid. I think part of that is that, you know, he's kind of figuring it out on the microphone a lot of times. And this feels like we're still trying to figure something out. Also, I hate the mix on the beat, which is probably not your fault, but there's no real attack on the kick. The snare is kind of weak, it's kind of light. I had that note last time you sent this beat in.
The devil wrote the letter. Skunk out by my side, tongue out like she loopy. Whisper to me, Poppy, do you like what I'm doing? Vessels on the floor, gold, pinky, ring, tsunami.
Okay, we still have the weird pitch shift without like the formant control. I don't like that they're like moving too much. It's very distracting. We're moving around in pitch in ways that just make it hard to
focus on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa, here we are. No, we're down here. No, we're going up here. No, we're going down
here. Yeah, we're back up here. It's confusing, right? Just pick a spot
and leave it there, right? Just leave it right there, or even down here. That's fine too. Whatever sounds good for you. Sabu, sabu.
Right? We don't need to be like Sabu. It sounds like we're doing like a Britney Spears pop song when she did that album with what's his name, Dr. Luke. Jibbah formant shift monster is under my bed. Yeah.
Gavin, don't go to sleep. You never go to sleep, Gavin. You never go to sleep.
Yeah. There it is. There it is, dude. Hell yeah. Gavin! He's fine. He's gonna sleep good. He's fine. Okay, so my notes here for you. What did he say at the beginning, though? We never know. Jib, you look easy to draw. Love your four-minute voice. How are you changing your voice? You get into voice acting? It's just me, dude. It's. You ever seen Mongolian throat singing? That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm definitely not using this Roland Bridgecast and messing with the format the entire time. Okay, it's just me being a really good voice actor. Like really good. If I want to go high,
I can go high. It's no problem. I can talk up here the entire stream. No problem. Whatever you need. So JV, what I would do is I'd line up your dubs better to the lead vocal. It's very distracting when the dubs don't match the timing and rhythm of the lead vocal. Why do a lot of your songs feel like you're getting further and further and further and further away from the mic as the song goes on? It's just weird. I don't understand the reasoning for the rap song to keep moving away from us.
And that's what's happening every time you do this. Hell yeah, I'm back. I'm normal again. Or I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Okay, here I am. I'm done. So yeah, it feels like you always you're like tailing off. Like it's like you're in the booth and you just start falling asleep and you're getting further away from the microphone. I don't understand that technique. A song structure, man. I cannot hammer this into you enough. Into your head. Song structure, JV. Please give us a defined 8-bar hook and give us a defined 16-bar verse that makes sense and it brings us back into the hook. Do that twice and the song's over. That would be great. You can do an intro, talk your shit. You can do some funny ad-libs. That's your wheelhouse. You're very good with the ad-libs. I would love to hear more structure on something like this. It just feels like it's kind of random. And if you're telling a story, like I can't even like totally focus because we're doing so much with the formant shifted and pitch shifted stuff in the background that it's a little bit distracting from whatever's going on with the lead vocal. Lead vocal is loud enough, but the beat mix isn't loud enough, and the beat has no kick attack and has a pretty weak snare, so I'd be layering a kick and snare over this to anchor those two elements, and then work on your vocals after that. But the beat needs surgery. The beat needs a little help. It's not unfixable. It just needs a little help. So that's all I got for you, JV. I appreciate you sending this through, and man, I would love to hear you do some with a little more structure. I got to send you the hook and beat I made, so that you have to do a song with my existing hook on it, and you can talk your shit over it, but you have to do the song with my existing hook on it. That'd be the way to go. Then all you get is 16s. You don't get to move the beat around. I'm gonna cut it into 16s, and you got to just wrap 2 16s on there and be done. That'd be your most structured song ever. And I already got it ready for you, dude, pretty much. I can add a few more things to the beat. So you let me know when you're ready, JV. All right, appreciate you, my guy.
Thank you.
Porta Potty Dominoes. Diddy Maple Syrup shows. What? This is what goes through your head before sleep, Gavin? My goodness. No wonder you have nightmares. No wonder. This is what happens when the internet raises you. Just a stray pup over here. Complete stray pup over here. Right? This is the algorithm. The algorithm. Feeding them in. How many viewers on Twitch? I have no idea. I never looked, Tony. I don't have that pulled up. There's at least one person there. Pretty sure. Pretty sure there's one of us. At least Constantinity's there because he's up next. This is Constantinity, aka Azira, with Compactor Kilohertz Work in Progress 1. He's using the free plugin that everybody needs to go get. The Compactor Kilohertz. Also, what was this plugin pack that we were talking about here? Musical Sleep said... What did he say? He said we need to go get that. The amp that comes with it makes it worth it. What was it called? The Everything Bundle. I switched over to my insulin pump with Twitch on it. I need those OnlyFans money stems. Dude, I should bounce those for you. I should bounce those for you. What is the Everything plugin bundle? What is this thing? Who this is from for $2.38? Just bounce it. The Everything bundle from who? Who makes this? $473 value. You get it today for $2.38. This, I feel like this just cloud my fucking hard drive with things I'm never going to use. This is every last plugin we've ever made. Why would you give away all this shit? You're just giving it away for free, basically. Okay, you get a compressor, 2 compressors. Looks like a virtual room. Hey, TF Dubs, appreciate the follow. Let us know, TF.
How you doing?
Comes with a channel strip. That's worth $3. A limiter. It's a soft knee compressor. Okay. And it comes with this amp. He said the amp's worth $3 on its own. W. 8 compressors and an amp. And a snare plugin. 500 colossal samples recorded in-house. Oh, this is just like snares. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to watch a video to see if this is worth it. Can we get a channel strip channel point reward? Sure. I don't know what for, but yes. Interesting. Interesting that they put that out for $3. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why not just make it free? Just make it free at that point. Are you really making that much money on that? I guess we talked about it, so we had to check out why it was $3. I guess that worked. W. My next album, $3. All right, Constantine, let's hear it. Yeah, very cool, man. Always got some glitching things going on. I do like a lot of this. Yeah, man, that's nuts. It reminds me of something. I'm trying to find it. Majid Jordan reminds you of. It's just the chords remind me of this other song that I knew about, but I fucking can't figure out off the top of my head what it is. But very cool stuff, man. I like that. Adult Swim intermission beat. Yep. So I don't hear much, man. I just want a little more. I like the melodic mix right now. I like obviously, like, all the sound selection you got going on is dope. The movement's cool. I like the stop and go stuff you have going on is nice. I just want more sub on this kick sound, and more high harmonics on the snare, and then maybe a little more control of some of the, like, percussive elements. Are you using Orange Clip on these percussive sounds? Like, I'd probably be using Orange Clip in multiband mode. If I remember right, you have Orange Clip. I'd be doing it in multiband mode and trying to get control of that. Damn, I'm sad, but why is that, Tony? What happened, Tones? I would try to get a little more control of that. But the sidechain sounds good between bass and kick, dude. You have it. Yeah. I'd rather smoke crack than eat cheese from a tin. You've never eaten good cheese from a tin, dude. It's just me again on YouTube. I won't let you down, I promise. Hey, W, Tony. Appreciate it, gang. Appreciate it, gang. Dude, you gotta go. You know what you need to get, Gavin? You need to get the Washington State Cougar cheese, dude. Comes in a tin, and it's fire. Cougar Gold. Cougar Gold, dude. Comes in a tin. It's fucking expensive. But you would actually eat this, bro. You would not smoke crack. You would eat this. You would fucking eat this. This shit is fire. The yellow one specifically. Yeah, we call it Cougar cheese. It's called Cougar Gold. But this is in the state of Washington. If you really know shit about the cheese out here, that's one of the ones right there. I'm getting better, Jibbah, learning gain staging from the seed to stage videos right now. W, dude. I'll use it as pomade. No, it's like a hard cheddar in there, inside that tin. You can cut it up into, like, slices. We don't have cheese out here. Yes, we do, dude. Real Estate Cowboy, you've had this before. Guaranteed you've had this before. This shit is fire on, like, if you're doing like a charcuterie board and you can pull this out. This is like a fancy cheddar cheese you can pull out. Big W's. We don't have cheese out here, just money, baby. Big money from the Real Estate Cowboy. Came back through. Appreciate you pulling back up on us, gang. Hell yeah. And I'll crack that hard-boiled egg at the TSA. My God. My God. That's a double entendre. Cougar cheese, 100%. I got hella provolone. Provolone and mustard. Ugh. Hey, that's all I got for you, though, Constantin. Very cool song, man. Very cool beat. I like it, man. Like a tad bit of brie. Look at you. Thanks for sending this through.
Thank you.
Just a tad bit of brie. Gavin, if you don't stop talking about eating hard-boiled eggs in public, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Also, that should be your content, Gavin. You should be going around and offering people hard-boiled eggs, just the yolks. And it could be like first-person view of people turning you down and looking at you weird. That could be your entire online shtick, dude. Plenty of parm, way too much cheddar. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Sounds like we're going over to the Real Estate Cowboys place to have a fucking wine and cheese night, dude, with no wine. Just a cheese night. Just the Yolk is the name of my comedy special. Not bad. That's not a bad name for if you had a good punchline with a joke there. I'm pretty sure that all your comedy would just be kind of niche down until only one person knows what you're talking about in the back of that comedy club, though. It'd be fucking crickets in that bitch. I'd root for you, though. I'd go. Whole gang of Gouda. Gang of Gouda. Got me a gang of Gouda. You know what I'm saying? Gang of Gouda. Talking about Gouda cheese, baby. Pepper jack, the best cheese, then followed by Parmesan and cheddar. You saying pepper jack's the best? I think it depends on the circumstance, right? Because if you go put pepper jack cheese on a fucking pizza, I'm gonna be upset with you. It's gonna be the greasiest pizza you ever had. All right? But I think mozzarella would like a word. Pepper jack's the best, like, it's one of the better snacking cheeses, for sure. All right? Sometimes just a good Monterey Jack cheese melted onto some tacos or some nachos, that makes a lot of sense, right? We don't always have to have the peppers in there. That's also fine. That's one half of pepper jack. That's the jack half. Parmesan is more like that's more like the salt of the cheese community. Let's be real. Okay, Parmesan, you're not just straight up eating Parmesan unless you're doing those like Parmesan chips. No cheese discrimination allowed. All cheese matters. I just don't like blue cheese. I just don't like blue cheese. I F with the D game. What? What does that one even mean, bro? Blue is boo-boo. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of blue cheese. I think it's weird. I mean, cheese is already kind of like mold, right? It's already weird mold, and then we just kind of lean into it being super moldy. I feel like some shit's gonna grow inside my stomach and pop out of my chest like fucking alien. It just also, it smells awful. Like my biology says no thanks every time I get around blue cheese. Blue cheese dressing is different because they've curved it quite a bit. So that's different, Tony. But yo, cowboy, you want the yolk? I'm cracking a fresh one right now. Gavin, you're supposed to go to sleep. Stop eating hard-boiled eggs before you sleep. I got a super. What does that even mean? Yeah, blue cheese dressing is different though than just eating like straight up blue cheese. If someone pulls out a cheese plate and there's some fucking blue shit on the plate, I'm like, I'm probably sitting this one out, gang. I'm sitting this one out. Wild boars up in the building chilling. W. Blasphemy. Blue cheese, yum, and some black caviar in those. See, some people do love it though. Some people do love it though, and no judgment. I don't personally have the palate for it. I'm not interested in that flavor, but I understand some people are really, really into it, and no judgment on my end. Give me your top 3 Wingstop wing flavors. I don't eat at Wingstop. We got local wing spots I've been to out here, but in San Diego, I live walking distance, like 2 blocks away from a Wingstop. Never tried it. So I'd be lying to you. But for wings, I'll do like I'm not even reading that, bro. Oh my god. I'll let you guys read Real Estate Cowboy. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Oh my goodness. Ooh, okay. All right, you sent this other one in, Super Skip? Yeah, but I like traditional buffalo wings is my favorite. And then sometimes the Parmesan wings are pretty good. You said the lemon pepper and the mango habanero. There you go. They do like a Thai sweet chili one at this wing place over here. Pretty fire. And lemon pepper is always good. Jib, I had a dream last week that you had a heart attack on stream where OnlyFans Money Project file was open in an 8-bar loop and it played for hours. Fucking goddamn it. Don't you dare imagine that happening, dude. How dare you? It's just a loop of OnlyFans money. Just dead. There you go. That's not a real dipping sauce, Real Estate Cowboy. Let's play this song you sent in. God damn it. We're off the rails. lovely of model today. Definitely my type of woman. I didn't go to Wings and Things and SD. I went to Bubs though. Yeah, this is a banger right here.
I wanna hold you, I wanna love you, yeah. On top of the world.
Oh my God. She be a switch hitter is crazy. Jibbah in the babe? No. Absolutely not. Dude, W, that shit was a vibe right there. That's a bop. How'd they get so much emotion in the drums? It's claps, dude. It's human sounds. That kick's really fast. It's really short. It's not a saturated kick. It's really quick. That allows that kick to be bouncy and let the bass take over. It's a clean mix for that reason.
I'm just such a small fat.
God damn it, Gavin. That's what you're doing right now? I hate you. We're not playing any more of your links ever again. The beat sounded British to me. Does that make any sense? Yeah, it did sound very British, dude. That's it, Gavin. I don't want to see anything else. Man, I have an important meeting tomorrow and I might not go. I'm sure he does something, Gavin. Stop sending me fat people on your feed. God damn it. No. No more. No more, dude. It's only fat dudes also. Like, it's never fat chicks, just big dudes. So it's a fucked up algorithm, and you've ruined mine now. You've barbecued my YouTube algorithm. I got to delete this Big Jibbah account. All right, we're adding followers to it while we stream, but I got to delete it. I got to start over. 100%. Rich Easy Music was good. Appreciate the follow, gang. Let us know
How you doing?
Obesity's game. Hell yeah, dude. If you get big and still pole, dude. If you can get big and still pole, dude. Yeah, Dougie, you need a big girl with good credit in your life, man. JV convinced me. Big J like the BB dubs? I do not. Not personally. I think Gavin does, though. Gavin only sends us big people. I'm low-key offended that I showed up on his feed. I don't know how Gavin, how'd you find us? How did you find the stream, Gavin? Jacob Pullen, I love him, dude. There you go. I don't even know. Yeah, did you just find me on Twitch one day? I'm scared to know. All right, we got Wild Boars, followed by OVO Tony. Wild Boars, are we in the building, right? I believe so. Wild Boars been waiting. We're gonna run it. This is I Remember from Fish Memory, aka Wild Boars, Master X. Check it out. What'd you do on this joint, gang? Yeah, I feel anorexic with the sea monsters. You've been unleashing the Kraken on the feed.
In the shadows, what do you see back there? A perfect painting, but there seems to be a tear. It's a dark spot, something is crawling out. And I swear I've seen this before. Now I remember. Visions of that day feels like it was yesterday. Yes, I remember. But I just want to forget it, so I can't let it come back.
I don't think anyone ever shortened that down before in real estate.
It's a toxic thought, something that grows on its own. You need to have control, don't you dare let it go. And I can't forget, even if I try. It stays like a parasite, hiding there. I still remember. Visions of that day feels like it was yesterday. Yes, I remember. But I just want to forget it, so I can't let it come.
There we go. I see where we're going here with this. I see the vibes. I hear a couple things that I would probably I'd probably work on in the mix to try to bring a little more of the lead vocal out. The main one being I want a more defined lead vocal. A lot of this has a triple stack, right? We have that vocal in the middle, vocal left, vocal right. I feel like they're all being treated the same. I think they're all being treated the same. And I would definitely do a different treatment on the lead vocal up front in the middle, have a different analog emulating plugin than we have on the outsides. And then I would have triple stack. Can I get one? No, it's not like that. And then I would have different processing on the dubs on the left, right. Both, different reverbs for the lead vocal and the dub vocals. Different, if we're using delays, different delays. Just ways to make them feel like they're existing in a slightly different space and they don't have the same texture to them. Everything feels very same. It's just kind of a wall of vocal as opposed to being a lead vocal being supported by some dubs. I feel like the snare sound you're using, it could have a little bit more low mids in it. That would make a little sense. It's kind of thin, even though it's not like a traditional snare sound. It would make sense to have a little more body on that. That's doing kind of a wide bell EQ boost between that like 250, 400 range. Just looking around for it. When you make that change, make sure you're listening to like the whole mix and doing that little boost there and find a pocket where it feels like it has a little more weight to it. But I don't like making that change if I'm not listening to everything else. You said low mids, like 90% of the Pacific Northwest women. Ouch, dude. Shots fired. Oh, 99. Sorry. Yeah, you wanted to narrow it down to 1%. There it is. My guy. Too much reverb, in my opinion, on the melodic sections. It doesn't feel like that's... It doesn't feel like that's making this sound big. It's just making it sound crowded, if that makes sense. I think less is more with reverb. This has a very like headphone mix vibe to it, with how much verb has been applied to everything, and it's just kind of making it so like we never stop hearing the big resonance that's going on. I would definitely, if we're going to use this much reverb, I'm doing other things to this to make sure that I'm EQing the reverb return. I'm sidechaining things back through the reverb, so the new sound coming in is going to take precedent in the mix over the reverb of the sound that happened 3-4 bars ago. I just want things to be a little cleaner and have more depth, and right now all that reverb, you might just turn the reverb down on some of these elements. That's kind of robbing this of depth, in my opinion. And then I'd probably incorporate more high harmonics on lead vocal. That could just be a high shelf EQ at like at 15K, 16K and up, or you could also use a plugin like Fresh Air from Slate Digital, completely free. I think the bass could probably come forward. I'd slap like a single band limiter on the bass sound and try to get it to stand up a little more in the mix. I know this doesn't have to hit like a hip hop song, but you're leaving some voltage on the table that would invoke more feeling from your listener. And then I think working a little bit on sonic separation. I know we have a lot of reverb going on, but I would put more of a focus on, putting different analog emulating plugins on the different melodic sounds to give them a slightly different curve. And then I would also send things into different reverb plugins to give them different textures. So like maybe instead of doing like a hall verb on everything, let's do like a small room. We'll do like a small room verb. For one sound, do a medium size hall, just barely touching it on another sound. That's just going to help us put these different sounds that you have going on, all the cool stuff you've done, in different pockets in the listener's brain. And it's easier for them to separate that all this different shit is happening, as opposed to feeling like one big wall of melodic elements coming, like meshing together, right? We want them to be able to separate the ingredients and not just feel like we put everything in a blender. That's kind of how it feels with the melodic mix right now. So that's all I got for you, man. I appreciate you sending this through. Wild Boris, aka Fish Memory. Thank you, player.
Thank you.
Turn the reverb down. Oh my goodness. Then slap the high harmonics, but a touch of the booty juice. That's what she said to me Oh my God. That's what she said to me last week. There's no way she said that to you. That's highly specific. She would both have to watch this channel and be dating you. I don't think that's what happened. No shot. Emotional warning. My grandpa just sent me his final words. God damn it, Gavin. If this is another fat guy, why do I even bother? If this is a fat guy again, I'm done. I'm unplugging my computer. Just unplugging it. She said I was barely touching it. Okay, I got you. It's a fat guy.
Joe, I'd have been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd have been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? What the scabiddy?
What the fuck, dude? Kevin, you need to fucking break your phone, bro. Don't even turn it off. Just fucking throw it out the window. Dude, break it. Oh man, that's at least that was mild for the shit you normally send in. My goodness. Can I hire him as a leasing agent? Dude, straight up. That laugh too, yeah. Shizuki, you're right. That laugh would be hella funny sampled. that I don't think that guy's gonna make it very long. He's already on oxygen, dude. I don't think you want to hire him as a leasing agent. All right, we got OVO Tony from the that building. That building would be vacant if he was in charge of getting it rented. What the skibbity? What the skibbity? That guy was wild, dude. That guy's had a beverage or two before. All right, Tony. This is Tony. This is Bree, produced by Gallegos. This is Tony EST on the YouTube side. These White Claws are hitting.
La noche aquella yo te pensé, en un rato cayeron tus texts, ¿Cómo has estado? ¿Tienes a alguien a tu lado? Dime por qué tú te acuerdas de mí. Será por todo lo que yo te hice sentir. Será por todo el dinero que yo te di. Me tienes loco, loco. Me tienes tonto, tonto. Me tienes loco, loco. Me tienes tonto, tonto. Me tienes. Ay. Cuéntame cómo ya has estado. Dime tú lo que ya has pensado. Dime tú lo que ya has soñado. Dime tú cómo nos arreglamos. Carita linda desde que te probé, yo no me olvido de ti. Ella me habla, me pregunta cuándo voy a repetir. Tienes ganas de mirarme, o sea, piensas en mí. Yeah, porque yo también pienso en ti. Eras mi sueño, eras una fantasía, sí. Mi secreto favorito, la niña que soñaba cuando yo era chamaquito. Ey, ¿será que tú me tienes hipnotizado? Porque nunca me olvido de tus labios, nena bonita. Esos lentes hacen que te veas más linda. Aunque seas una diabla en la cama, pero hablando eres todo una dama. Hablando en serio, baby, ya no quiero drama. Solo tú y yo envueltos en la cama. Cuéntame cómo ya has estado. Dime tú lo que ya has pensado. Dime tú lo que ya has soñado. Dime tú cómo nos arreglamos.
Hey, Tony. Good stuff, dude. Sounds cool, man. It's Tony EST. Tony over here. Says he's from Canada today. Hell yeah, Tony. Good introduction to what you do. Very cool stuff, man. I'm hearing a few things that I think would kind of elevate this style. And not necessarily changing anything on this song if you don't want to. I understand that, but just things to work on for future mixes. Really motivates me more. W. I would really probably look at your vocal chain, whatever you got going on here, and allow more low mids through on your vocal. You've really thinned it out, and then I can hear the processing after you've thinned out the vocal, squishing what's left, which is really just sibilance and some high mids, right? I think letting a little more of your natural, the natural tone of your voice come through the mix would make a lot of sense, and it'd be easier to connect with as a listener, and it'd feel less like we're listening to like a super affected vocal. And there's a lot of like, I mean, I don't understand everything you're saying on here, but I think there's opportunities to showcase more vulnerability, and that's really what would help people connect with this. And I think that thin sounding vocal is not going to be putting your best foot forward. I think the lead vocal delay the entire time, I understand doing it as some throws here and there, right? At the end of a phrase when there's nothing else happening afterwards is fine. But I think the right now, how the delay is set up, it's pulling focus from your actual lead vocal. So what I would do is on that delay return, I'm putting a single band compressor after that delay. And I'm having it being a sidechain compression triggered by that same lead vocal that you're sending to that channel. So that way, anytime the delay is supposed to be happening, it's going to be turned down if the lead vocal is still going and doing another phrase. Then when the lead vocal's done, that full delay return will come through the mix. So you'll actually get those throws that you want without having it step all over the vocal when we're supposed to be focusing on that lead vocal. It would also give the mix a little bit more of a dynamic movement. It would just sound a little more professional doing something like that. Try the extra. Oh my goodness. Your ramp barely hits on the 5th. There you go. What? I would breath edit the lead vocal for sure. I think there's Jibbah the mixologist. I think you're too close to the mic on these takes. I hear that there's proximity effect happening.
Tonto, me tienes.
Me tienes. I think we're right here, right? We should be letting the vocal travel through air, and that's going to give you a little bit of a cleaner sound, easier to understand, and mix-wise, you won't have to do as much with it because it'll just sound a little better. So I think working on your mic positioning for future recordings, trying to make sure that you have that like fist distance off the cardioid. It's really that like kind of 4 to 6 inch range is a good place to be, unless you're doing something where you need to get really close. But for something that's breathy. Hey, what up, 5 Miu? Is the queue long? The queue is closed tonight. I'll be back doing feedback on Tuesday though. But I appreciate you pulling up. Let us know how you living and how you doing.
How you doing?
Hey, and also Mig Drip. Appreciate the follow as well. Also let us know, Mig.
How you doing?
How you doing? We're not pulling that one up. Hey, Jayotic. Appreciate the freaking follow on the kick side, Jayotic. Appreciate the follow over there, gang. Hell yeah, dude. Our kick be growing one person per week. Hell yeah, dude. Big W's. I appreciate that, gang. Also let us know, Jay. On the kick side. Jayotic, let us know.
How you doing?
I appreciate you, gang. Thank you for being here. It's late as fuck for me anyways, but you seem like a cool dude. I'll be watching out for the stream on Tuesdays. Yeah. I also stream on Fridays, Thursdays, Sundays, but I do a lot more creative stuff on those nights. So I'll be making music in here. But just bullshitting it with the chat as well. Gavin, there's no, after the last two things you sent in, I don't know if I can play that one, dude. I'm terrified to click on that link. So, yeah, that method is good for the mic positioning. Is Hannah single yet? Not yet. She's working on it though. She's working on it though. He's been in the doghouse for a minute. My man's getting real comfortable in the doghouse. So, you know, I think I don't know if she's financially tied and stuck there. I don't know how that works. I don't know all the details right now, but you know, I wouldn't say the window's closed. But yeah, if you're gonna mic it this close, you're gonna have my net worth is 25x. Yeah, Gavin be gapping, dude, 100%. Oh, Gavin be gaping. That's what you said. Yeah, I do the fist method. Maybe I'm still a little too close. I think you end up leaning in. It sounds like you're leaning in, because then when we hear the breaths, dude, it's like so loud. We need to breath at it. We need to go through and automate and take some breaths down in volume.
Dime tú lo que ya has pensado. Dime tú por repetir. Tienes ganas de mirarme, o sea, piensas en mí. Yeah, porque yo también pienso.
Yeah, right. We can hear you doing the big pun breath right there. Okay, gang, got to win tomorrow. Be easy. Hey, appreciate you, real estate. The man, the myth, the legend.
Real estate cowboy.
Have a wonderful night, gang. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Yeah, I think you're a little too close on this joint. There he goes. There he goes. He's hitting all of his emotes, dude. Hey, what up, Red Dead Redemption 2 fan? Hey, Jib, I'm back. My grandma just got put in the hospital, so I'm going to stay for long. Please pray for her. Oh, I'm not going to stay for long. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that. We wish nothing but the best for your grandma. I hope she's on the mend very, very soon. Absolutely. Sending good vibes your way. 100%. Yeah, there's also, I think part of the proximity effect of being too close to the microphone is causing the breath to feel harsh. And on top of that, you're cutting out so much low mids that your compression is reacting to what's left. And the breath has a lot of sibilance in it. I appreciate you, Red Dead. I'm going to smell like gummy bears because I eat a lot of them. Gavin also eats gummy bears and soup. I think he puts gummy bears in his soup with some hard-boiled eggs. That's like his main diet. And then beyond that, I'm hearing a little slight mid resonance in the vocal. It's all vocal mixing for the most part. The beat is
Cuéntame cómo ya has estado. Dime tú lo que.
The beat mix is okay. If I have more control of that beat, I'm probably adding a little bit of high harmonics on it. That's about it though. But it's got a nice kick mix in there. So all in all, good stuff, Tony. I like it, man. We want to hear more from you going forward. I appreciate you sending this through. That's Tony EST, aka Tony on the YouTube side, gang. Hell yeah. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Elliot Jibbah's earliest ancestor spotted in Europe. Oh my goodness. It's just another fat guy, guaranteed. Here, I'm calling this out. Before I even pull this up, I know it's just some fat white dude. Yep. Why is he mouth breathing? We couldn't restart the video? What is this? He's just breathing? This is your feed? Gavin, bro, you need help. You need help, dog. What is this? Yeah, I'm not sticking around for that. Listen, gang, if you're breathing through your mouth like that, I'm done with him. He ain't got no. He should have started the video when he talked. All right, we've all made videos on fucking Instagram. There's a little thing where you can edit that bitch and pull the dead noise of you just fucking gasping for air while standing still. That don't have to be in there. That doesn't have to be in there. Yeah, if you don't work. If you don't work on breathing through your nose, you're gonna die young. All right, so stop breathing through your mouth all the time, gang. That's not good. Definitely not good. He stopped working on breathing through his nose. All right, because breathing through your nose creates nitrous gas that helps your brain considerably, lowers inflammation. We need that shit, but they never teach us any shit like that. We have to figure it out later. All right. Up next, we got Aaron in the building. Mouth tape can help at night. Yep. But also, like, if you go on like a walk or some shit, you know, or you go on a walk like with your lady, make it a challenge to try to do as much of the walk as possible without breathing through your mouth. Hey, appreciate you, Tony. Appreciate you, gang. Shout out to Dago. It feels like Tony might actually be in Dago. Listening to that song and the things he knows about San Diego, feels like Tony might really be in Dago. Straight out. What are you in National City, Tony? Where are you at? Gavin says ass tape can help at night. Gavin, only reason you need that is because you eat nothing but soup and hard-boiled eggs. That's why you need that, bro. That's just duct tape. That's crazy. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. All right, Aaron's in the building. I see you, player. I appreciate you. This is I Got 5 on It, tethered version from Aaron, yo. I got 5 on it. So yeah, CB says he be gaping. That's crazy. Crazy work. Dude. Chat's cooked when Gavin's here. Every time. Oh, it's a horror version of I Got 5 on It? Oh, San Isidro. TJ. That's where you at, Tony? I see you, player.
See, I'm riding high, kind of on the sing y'all. I got five.
Yeah, man. Inspired by the Us trailer. Is this a remake of the Us trailer? Yeah, that does feel like the I'm on it. Us. Yeah, this is the tethered mix 6 years ago.
Creep on in, on in, on in.
Oh, you slowed it down. Got you. Yeah, because I recognize that kind of horror version of it. Like, this is from Us, right? I'm tripping. Okay, got you. So this was you doing a remix of that, like a kind of a remake, your own spin on it. That's cool, man. I like that. So yeah, I think a big one here is like when we get to these like horror sounds, these horror soundscapes. A Us is a really cool movie for sure. When we get to the horror soundscapes, we have this reverb that we think we always need, right? To have these things feel like big and scary. But it's okay to EQ after the reverb, and we need to do that. In this circumstance, I'm probably using multiband compression on that reverb return, especially when we have that vocal with that very resonant. I got 5 on it. Right, they're up there. Like he's in the squawky area of the vocal register. And you run that into a fucking cathedral reverb, right? He's singing that in the Vatican. It just never goes away, right? It just starts to swell. So we have those buildups happening every time we get that high mid resonance is happening every time that vocal really pushes up top. So that's a big one there. There's a lot of polish with everything else though. Like things are well handled. Volume wise, it makes a lot of sense. I think when we get to the most intense sections of having like these perks at the end, they could definitely have more low end. You could even use something like R-Bass or a free plugin like the Bark of Dog to just get more sub-harmonic saturation on there to make it feel like there's more low end happening. Like some of these hits would just feel so much better if there was a big just there's just something there, like anchoring the low end. These hits would have more intensity to them if it was more of a full frequency range thing happening there. So, is it me or is it missing one full measure? I don't know. I mean, it's a stylistic choice. It's not necessarily like a, if it's for like a soundscape, it's not necessarily like regular music rules apply to it. It sounds like something you'll hear in a movie trailer coming soon on Halloween weekend. 100%. Jibbah, you got to add alert command? All right. I don't know what that means. I'll work on that. I got you, Constantity. Give me text me some ideas in Discord, dude. Just more of a question because I was curious. You might be right though. Halloween cheekend. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Gavin. I see what you did there. Appreciate you, Constantity. Have a good night, man. But yeah, that's all I'm hearing. It just feels like a little thin in areas where it could be, it could really stand up a little more and kind of, you could use more of the frequency range. There's no reason to just have it be nice to us, right? It can definitely be a little more aggressive. So that's all I got for you, man. I appreciate you sending this through. It's very cool stuff, Aaron. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Oh, God.
As a man is bottom 3 experiences of all time. Okay? You go to the mall. You see a shirt. Oh, this looks okay. All right, cool. Pick it up, turn it around.
Art is pain.
And there's just a big flower on it, like a big rose. Okay, never mind. Let's go over here. Oh, this sweatshirt looks cool. Okay, blank sweatshirt, fit looks good, material looks good. Let's turn it around.
Sensing a pattern?
Patrick Starr.
Jerking off on the back.
They just threw that on there, you know.
What's wrong with that shirt, dude? You look like a Verizon and credit union guy? I don't have either one of those. Incorrect, Tony. Incorrect. Gavin, you need to follow better actors on social media. Also, is this the guy who mixed JV's song from earlier?
No, his eyes are melting out of his head. I'm not even exaggerating, okay? This is real, okay?
Like, you follow nothing but theater kids or fat guys. He's in theater. Like, we need to get Gavin. Gavin, I need to send you like a comedy special that you have to watch to help develop your sense of humor. Yeah, theater. You wouldn't understand unless you were in the theater. I don't want to understand, man, if I keep saying theater like that. All right, Gavin, I'm going to start sending you a list of fucking stand-ups you got to watch. I'm not on the Amex level yet. I got Discover. Sorry, Jibbs. Hey, I accept you, man. But nah, I bank with someone else. One of the major banks. I don't do credit unions. Especially with these computers about to drop, dude. With the supercomputers that are not even super, with the quantum computing in like 2029, you better hope you're with an establishment that has protected themselves from that kind of attack. which means they have to have all your records offline. That on computers that can't go online. But I don't think those little credit unions are gonna be safe in that regard. I didn't know Jibbah did yoga like that. This is definitely a fat guy stretching, 100%. I let Jib handle my money. It's true. He doesn't have any, so I don't do anything for him. Pretty easy exchange.
Try getting up.
Bro, why was she breathing so hard? The person filming. Listen to the person filming.
Try getting up. Try getting up.
Just go look up what quantum computers are going to be able to do, and they already can do, Tony. Yeah, another mouth breather on the camera here. This girl filming, she failed and did exactly what that big guy does at the end, and she tried to film her friend, dude. We got 40 years left. Nah, I doubt it, dude. Not even if quantum's really gonna fuck us up. If the wrong people have quantum computing powers, they can break open any encryption that exists. Because right now, like a supercomputer would take a long time to break in and figure out your bank passwords and all that shit. Because it still has to go through one or zero. It has to have every decision point be 1 or 0. Quantum computing can be every digit at the same time. It's like the ultimate, locksmith. Thinking of it that way. They can crack encrypted codes like in a matter of seconds. That would take our current computers like 1,000 years to figure out. Keep laughing and watching big guys. God damn it. Big Jibbah looks like a Tunta Noda type of guy. I don't even know what that means, dog. Tuta Noda? Tuta Noda, dude.
Try getting up.
Yeah, try getting up. Yeah, we know Stacy couldn't get up, okay? But yeah, your fit friend who fucking teaches yoga classes, she can get up. That was pretty fucking easy, Stacy. What have you been doing? I don't want to say. All right, motions. Motions in the building. Yep, motions music. This is Matrix or Matrix. Is it Matrix? Star Adara, your sweater. I'm assuming it's Matrix and Motions and Lin Ray. Everyone has multiple letters in their name. Hey, what up, Piano Seeker? And it's an email provider from Germany. Everyone I know who's trying to de-Google is using it now. Oh, okay. Nope, I do not use that. Yeah, we're dyslexic. It's a lot of extra letters. Because you've got Mattrixx, so there's 2 instances of the double letters, which is fine. The song's called Star with 2 R's, so there's our 3rd instance. And then Motions, that's you, with 2 Z's. There's our 4th instance. And then Lin Ray with 2 N's. There's our 5th instance of doubling the letters. Impressive. Impressive. I didn't really understand how dyslexia worked until I went on a flight with my buddy who is dyslexic. And he had never been on a plane before. And you know how they have the signs at the exit rows that say exit/exit in Spanish, which is salida. He kept looking over and he was like, bro, why is this sign telling me to eat salsa? I fucking lost it. I had 1 fucking seat, Gavin. God, you, dude. Eat a fucking butt gummy and get up out of here, dude. How dare you? Yeah, he thought it said eat salsa, and that's how dyslexia works. They just look at the outside letters, and their brain fills in the incorrect information in the middle. So I was like, no wonder you can't read. All right, I'm going to get this one right. You look like an Xbox guy. I don't have a game system. I have a Nintendo Wii that's not plugged in. That's it. PC, though. I have a 2 PC setup right in front of you. This has games on it. I just never play them anymore because I make music instead. So I'm a PC gamer. Gav that cheek splitter, 100%, dude. His own cheeks, though. Jib tried to sell his Xbox on Facebook in 2016. I'm not really a resale guy. I'm more like figure out someone who needs it and give it away. That kind of shit. I'm way more into that. Way more into that. That's more my vibe. All right, let's check this out. This is Star Adara, Your Sweater, Matrix, Motions, and Lin Ray. Can I give away this strep throat? You probably already have. The altruistic nerd. EV guy, I don't drive an electric vehicle. Those are probably worse for the environment. Think about when we have to throw those away. And look at lithium mines. Ouch.
I guess I'm happy that I got to hold you even for a little bit. At least I got a piece of you that I know most people will never get. You were the first person that made me feel I promise that I won't forget. I was convinced you were the one. I was surprised. I thought it'd never end. Can't say that I hate you, 'cause I never could. Trying to replace you, 'cause I know I should. And I get my hopes up. I know it's no good. I'm bad without you, but I wish you would. Show me sorry, say it with your eyes. Tell me not to worry, help me realize the times are better, and I'll be right.
What's up, Church Switch? You said uncle drowning you in the swimming pool sidechain? That is crazy trauma right there. How dare you? How dare you? My uncle was very nice to me.
You were the first person that made me feel I promise that I won't forget. I was convinced you were the one. I was surprised. I thought it'd never end. Can't say that I hate you,
That's valid,
'cause I
Tony.
never
Yeah.
could. Trying to replace you, 'cause I know I should. And I get my hopes up. I know it's no good. I'm bad without you, but I wish you would. Show me sorry, say it with your eyes. Tell me not to worry, help me realize the times are better, and I'll be right. It's a sleazy sweater, so I'm not to Show me you're sorry. Say it with your eyes. Tell me not to worry. Help me realize the times are better, and I'll be alright. Use a slave through his fighter.
Yeah, man. Yes. That was cool as shit. Gavin had me dying laughing there with the fucking. I've never heard anybody explain sidechain like that before. the uncle drowning you in the pool sidechain is crazy to say, dude. Just visions of someone dunking your head underwater for the drop. Boozer, sink. Gavin had a pretty troubled childhood. I think he's still in it, actually. No, but this is very cool, man. Very, very cool stuff. I appreciate you sending this through. You know, I'm not hearing much. It's got a lot of polish to it. Now, obviously, you guys know what you're doing here. W collaboration, very cool stuff. I think, you know, is this an AI rip on her vocal, or is this like it's a remix? My understanding, right? I will explain sidechain like this from now on, 100%. Is her vocal like? Did we have the original stems, or is this an AI rip? AI rip, yeah. I hear the phase thing there with her vocal, because she could sit a little, you know, have a little more weight to her vocal and pull up forward a little more. But I kind of like where you guys have it though, given what you were left with. You don't notice it on the drops, when like she's being like chopped in, but sometimes I hear it when like a lot of stuff is out of there. We're all about the weight here. Clearly you are, motherfucker. That being said, with the AI rips, sometimes it also removes some high harmonics, some texture with that phase cancellation you get from that. So I would have probably done a little something with like a fresh air style plugin to bring a little bit of high harmonics back in, to give her vocal a little bit more texture, to match, like, you know, the texture that you guys have on the clap, which is a cool clap that you have in here. I probably would have experimented with having a slightly shorter clap sound. Maybe not the one that plays like before the actual thing drops in, but once everything's going, I would probably mess around with like doing just a transient designer on the clap stack, if it's more than one clap sound, and see what it's like to back off the decay a little bit. Holy shit, the fact that you caught the rip really shows your experience. Yeah, I can hear it, man. I've recorded a lot of vocals, and it sounds unnatural sometimes, and that's because of the AI rip, where it's phase canceling. That's why I can call out a lot of people's Suno submitted tracks as well. But it comes with time. People hear it. They figure it out over a while. But you did a great job using an AI rip to make it still sound good. So kudos to you guys for that. I like it. Very good stuff, Motions. We want to hear more from you going forward, man. I appreciate you sending this through. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Big W's. That was a banger right there. Hell yeah. All right, we got Timo and I Can't Save You bringing us home. Is Timo here? T-Dot? Are we in the building, T-Dot? T-Dot, T-Mo. Are you in the building, though? I Can't Save You. Where you at? Are you here? You're Timo. Got you. Jibbah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a Twitch account. Tony, I don't want to force you to do anything, Tones. But, you know, we have fun over here on this side. You'll see me full screen. Got you. Gavin's back on his Diddy ceiling TV. See, Gavin switches sides all the time, Tony. You can definitely get different vibes. It's a different stream, because we're vertical over here on the YouTube side, and we're horizontal on every other streaming service. My goodness. Okay, he spits. All right, well, let's check this out. T-Dot with Work in Progress 3. Cross his own face out.
Do I not make it all worthwhile? Am I not all that you can think about? Yeah. Is your imagination runs wild?
This time in Cabo, makes sense, Tony. Hey W, man, this is a vibe right here. It's a vibe right here. I don't have much, man. I don't have much for you here, T-Dot. This is cool as shit. I think the only thing I'm really hearing is this kick sound we're using. I would love I'd love to have a kick that has a little less. This feels like kind of a wompy wide kick, little kind of that vibe. It's got this like, and it feels like it's like spread a little bit. I don't know if that's a sample or if you're doing anything in your drum mix, but then we have like these, the claps and like the percussive elements are nice and mono up the middle. So I think it would make sense to have more of a an anchored kind of mono punch kick that has a little bit more mid-range click to it. You could even take something, you could keep the existing kind of the wide sub sound you have if you really like that. And then just layer in something simple like a little, just the mid-range of some kind of punch kick, mono, and see how that feels to just have something like that anchored in the middle, but getting rid of the low end. So you're just using the mid-range of that and seeing how that makes it feel. I think it would make it feel a little more exciting, in my opinion. But because it's a really, really cool vibe that you've created here. It sounds dope. I think is this the second thing you've sent in? I feel like we've heard one other thing from you. It was also pretty nice. I do have a layer. Maybe I need to bring it up a little bit. Yeah, I just don't feel that right now in the mid-range. Also, I think you can get a cleaner side chain between kick and bass. Are you using the ring mod side chain? Are you using that right now? It's a free plugin. You should have this as part of your repertoire. Yeah, compactor plug, 100%. So if you go down here in the mixing videos, all right, go to the very bottom. This is a video made by this guy Spaces. This is how to use. Okay, you're probably not using it right because it's not a compressor. So we look at attack and we think, okay, that means how fast do we want it to attack the sound. This is a look ahead. I thought this was like an attack setting like on a compressor. It's not. It's a look ahead. So yeah, it's a carver. So this video will give you like a 2.5 minute rundown on how to use that shit, and you're gonna like it, dude. I promise you. It's gonna give you a cleaner side chain, which is gonna give you more voltage to make this mix. It'll remove the kick from your bass. Yeah, definitely, dude. It's a fucking free plugin, and this is a 2 minute video that will get you right with that plugin. So I like it. That would help a lot with this style of music. It's kind of bass heavy, so I want to make sure that you're getting the most voltage out of that relationship between kick and low end. But I like this, man. I appreciate you sending this through.
Thank you.
AI is okay, but it cheats at everything. Yeah, but it cheats everything. Yeah, like there's obviously a lot of practical implementations of AI. It's now become part of people's everyday life. The other aspect of it, right, is that it leans into the hive mind that we're already kind of developing, right? Everything we've been doing on the internet for the last 20 plus years has really just been training all the AI. Let's be real. That's what it's doing. That's what we've been doing. Every time you do anything on the internet, you're giving it another data point. And it's going to contribute to less creativity overall, not just in music, but in like everything that we do, right? You're going to start to see sitcoms made just written entirely by AI in the style of some other sitcom writer. And that's where it gets kind of scummy, is when you have it generate things and do it in the style of Gavin the Maker, right? And it's all the snares gonna be fat dudes slapping their belly, right? But it would be something Gavin would make, but it's not Gavin. It's like stealing, but it's not stealing. We're generating, but it's bullshit, dude. I know some people who use AI to help certain high notes and keys. Yeah, no, people will find a lot of different ways to use it, and it can do some cool shit, but I just think for like the development of music, which is all about human emotion, it's not good for the future. Like everybody's thinking in a small vacuum, right? We all have, what's that, perspective versus perception, right? We're all stuck in perception for the most part, unless we really step back and think about it. The perception right now is, oh, okay, I don't like it right now because it sounds like shit to me and it's stealing. But then the perspective is to take a step back and go, okay, I understand it's a tool, but what's it going to do to, you know, my daughter's generation? She's 2 years old. If instead of learning how to play piano, she just learns how to prompt piano performances, like she's not going to be a very good musician, right? She's just going to be a prompter. And that's where it becomes scary to me, where all music's going to start to feel exactly the same. Everyone's going to be doing exactly the same shit. That's why we need to start a streaming service for the future called Human Music. Right? We don't allow anything with AI generated on that streaming service. It's going to become the minority. We're going to start it, dude. Humanmusic.com, baby. A producer I know uses AI to create a whole song. Yeah, a lot of people do that. They send it in here. You need a good music taste to get better results from the AI. Sure. Yeah, of course you do. Trip says you better trademark that right now. Of course you do. You need better music taste. That's like saying, you know, you need good music taste to make better beats, right? But it's still kind of scummy if it's training from other people's shit. If you're only putting your own stuff that you personally made into there, that's fine. The thing is, I'm not really worried about people now using it. That's what I'm trying to convey, is that people now are going to use it, and those people already know how to make music for the most part, or it's just somebody fucking around. But when it comes to like people 20 years from now just getting into making music, they may not have the resources to, you know, start off in Ableton and start fucking around and struggling like we all do to learn this shit and really, you know, put some pride behind the things they create. I'm not a Rick Rubin fan. I don't mind Rick Rubin, but he doesn't even play an instrument, dude. My favorite producer, I don't really have one favorite one, but obviously I like Dr. Dre a lot. He's back there. W, making music on your phone. And you need how to make it, like bridges, choruses, ad-libs, etc. Yeah, there's so much like training that goes into getting good at this kind of stuff. Dr. Luke is my Dr. Dre. The age gap is real. Yeah, there it is. There it is. You know, Mike Dean. I learned a lot from Mike Dean growing up, just listening to all of his music, all of his mixes. Yeah, a lot of West Coast producers too. Like Battle Cat. Learned a lot from Battle Cat's music. Rick Rock, who produced a lot of E40's music, learned a lot from his shit. DJ Quick, whole lot of stuff from him. But then probably Roger Troutman. That'd be my favorite. Roger Troutman, because he produced everything. He was making that funk music, and started putting the Talkbox on as like the lead vocal when no one was doing that shit. So that's probably my main answer. Kind of a cheat though. Do you like JPEG Mafia? I haven't heard one of his. I haven't really heard one of his songs that I'm like, man, I'm gonna play that in my car. Like, I don't mind him though. Cowbell pitch up equals DJ Quick. There you go. Taney and OVO 40 are my favorites. Scott Storch as well. Used to like Timbaland, but not really anymore after he started using AI. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take away Timbaland's like hits over the years. Do you like old school mixing when people used to do the old school loops? I don't know. I mean, I like shit sounding clean, but then also like I also don't like things just being as loud as humanly possible. I don't think there's any benefit to that anymore, because a lot of consumers aren't listening to full projects. They're pulling in one song in a vacuum, and they're saying, let me play that one. And if they have to turn it up from song to song, they don't even give a fuck anymore. A lot of these phones are going to be using AI to turn your shit up anyways in the future. So just fucking make sure it sounds sonically interesting. Benny Blanco is very, very talented. You know, he makes a lot of shit for like the ladies, not necessarily shit I'm into. I like Monty Booker a lot too, of the newer producers. Kenny Beats makes a lot of good beats as well, good songs, not just the beats, but like good songs, good mixes. I like people that can mix because they end up making better beats because they're involved in the whole process. And it just comes out cleaner. Jibbs went crazy at the homecoming game. Motherfucker, you think I look like this body type? Ain't that a bitch? That guy's like 500 pounds, bro. God damn, homie. Gavin, I got way more athleticism than you think. He's a light 320. Fuck no, he isn't. Fuck no, he isn't. You should not be getting that drunk in public if you're fat like that either. You just shouldn't. Like, don't make your big ass body responsible for someone else. How'd you get this video of me? I want names. Trip, I'm sorry, man. Gavin sent it in. It's Gavin. Gavin's been sending his entire feed on multiple sources, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and it's all just big people falling down for the most part. He's got a weird fetish. I can't save you. Are you here or are we done? He's an Eagles fan. No wonder. Hey, let's go Birds, huh? Let's go Eagles. They play tomorrow night, dude. NFL season kicks off tomorrow night. We got the Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll see what happens. I'm sure Philadelphia is really highly favored after their Super Bowl win, and they're probably gonna try to go out there and run the rock with Saquon Barkley, you know. But we'll see if Dak feels good off of his, surgically repaired leg or whatever, hamstring. Oh, then it wasn't me. Not an Eagles fan. Nice. Trip, who's your team, Trip? Who's your squad, Trip? Let us know something. Vikings, that's right. Yeah. The Vikings, dude. Are we in for it, dude? As Seahawks fans with Sam Darnold, are we gonna get the bad Sam Darnold? I appreciate you, Tony. Thank you for hanging out on the YouTube side, man. Holding it down for the YouTubers. Appreciate you, gang. The original video is so much funnier. God, Gavin. I need to introduce you to my buddy here in Seattle, and you guys can just send videos back and forth. It was a fight. Oh. It's always a fucking fight, dude. It's a Packers fan. The best. Okay, Trip likes us more now.
Holy shit! There's no way!
Dude. Bro, I'm never fighting anyone over a fucking entertainment. Like, what are we doing, gang? Why are we yelling at people like this? -1 HP, -1 HP, dude. I don't know. What Darnold did last year was insane. It kind of showed why he was picked where he was. But then, yeah, Kevin O'Connell is definitely a quarterback guru. We're hoping we can get something out of him because we have a coordinator that he used to work with on the Niners. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I think the league may have figured out what. I think if you do zero blitzes on Sam Darnold, he starts seeing ghosts, dude. So hopefully they can run the ball, dude, or the Seahawks offense will be in trubs, dude. Otherwise, we got to bring the rookie in there and let him run around and run in circles. It's gonna be a wild season. Hoping the defense is okay, because we had a pretty good defense end of last year. So I'm stoked to see the defense play, for sure. Well, hey, on that note, gang, we're gonna raid somebody on the Twitch side. Next feedback stream is gonna be Tuesday. I'm working on some music tomorrow and Friday, and Sunday I'm also working on some music. I'm trying to get Lindsay's song completely done. I have all the creative stuff done with Lindsay's song. It's just gonna be mixing and tweaking, so that we put our best foot forward for her channel. Make sure she has the best possible thing we can give her. We're really here just for the fat guys anyways. Hey, god damn it. Is that me? Is that a shot at me? How dare you? How dare you, Gavin? Yeah, yeah. Her song's about to be crazy though. We shouted out every single animal she has. Every animal she got. Ooh. FW Miso, appreciate you pulling up on us right when we're about to head out. Thank you very much for coming through. You do rap music? I've recorded a lot of rap music. I don't rap very often myself. I do more singing and playing Talkbox. But yeah. But yes, I do give a lot of feedback on rap music on Tuesdays and Wednesdays for sure. So I appreciate you pulling up on us. We're gonna go pull up on Mark. All right. Bang. If anybody's still here, if you don't know Mark, go give Mark some love. Yeah, I'm about to head out, but I'm sending y'all over to a W feedback streamer as well. If you got some stuff to send him, he'll be open arms, guaranteed. Appreciate y'all, man. I'll be back tomorrow night making some beats, mess around with some stuff. Be kind to yourself and everybody else. Big Jibbah gone. Appreciate y'all.